let us delve into the madness, shall we? Wait, I need to get my daily meal. Hey, Brian, can I have food, please? Okay, my food. What do I get today? Suspicious TVAT Friday. Why am I fucking stupid today? Here we go, chat. At 4, the direct continuation.
There are some people talking over there.
Whoa.
Let's listen in on the conversation.
Oh, let's spy. Yes, I love spying. People watching, I like to call it, and eavesdropping. People listening.
If you ask me, those pompous parasites on the surface act like they're all a bunch of aristocrats. Do any of them give half a hoot about a bunch of dogs like us?
Well,
Hey, speak for yourself, mate. I'm no dog.
yeah, mate.
Oh, you think you're special or something? If you're here, then you're just a convict like the rest of us. I've heard that even if you're released after serving your sentence, going back to life on the surface ain't any better. Once a criminal, always a criminal. Or marked for life.
That's
I don't
rude.
buy that.
I also don't buy that.
How cool would it be if the whole world was destroyed by a giant flood and everyone had to start over from nothing?
Very prophetic.
What kind of filthy bilgewater are you spewing? I have family up there. You best shut your sewer hole with talk like that.
Damn.
Listen, things ain't so great on the surface, but who says that you have to leave? I've heard that you can still stay here and work even after you've served your sentence. Not bad if you ask me.
True.
Who wants to live in the ruddy overworld anyway?
Dude, this guy's voice.
And what makes you think they want to hire someone like you? That's one of the great mysteries of the universe, how someone as useless as you is so confident.
Bro, what have you
Whoa.
done?
Sounds like they're really unhappy about the overworld. Speaking of which, Paimon never heard anyone use the words overworld or underworld when we were living up there. Is it only something the inmates down here say?
It's something I've been saying since, like, the Fontaine was teased, dude. Overworld and Underworld because of Bellabog and Star Rail. It's normal for convicts to be unhappy.
That's true.
Okay. That's true.
Hey, you over there?
Yo, what's up, Bavilier? Who, me?
Yeah, you. Say, do you like playing card games?
No.
You know, like Genius Invocation TCG?
No, but I did see in my yearly recap that I have a very high win-loss ratio because I've won something like 87 games and lost 2 or 3, so I'm kind of fucking good. Just to let you know. Even people down here play that game?
You TCG players are like mint in the wild, literally sprouting up everywhere.
Hey, come on now. What's wrong with finding fellow Invocation aficionados? Anyway, care to join me for a game?
Nah, we're busy at the minute.
All right. No pressure.
Cool eyes, dude.
But
I like his
why
eyes.
would you be looking for people to play Genius Invocation in a place like this? Don't people usually come here to fight?
Card games are a form of fighting too, Paimon.
Whether you're throwing down cards or throwing punches, it's all a competition, isn't it?
See?
It's all the same in my eyes. There are lots of card players here in the fortress. When I saw you, I immediately thought, hey, even outsiders from other nations play cards.
True.
So I came over to say hi.
Well, would you mind chatting with us?
Sure.
Okay.
Great! Since you've been here longer than us, you need to flex your seniority a little bit, right? Maybe you could start by telling us newcomers some stories about this place.
What?
I thought you would have already heard everything by now.
What kind of take is that?
All right, then. Did you have anything specific in mind? Or do you want me to just pick a topic?
Secrets that nobody else
Why not
knows.
you pick? We'll let you know if we've heard it already.
All right. Have you heard any strange rumors since you've arrived?
Yes.
Then, did you know that there are some people who are always gossiping over in the corner?
Also, yes. Didn't we just... No, apparently.
There are 2 guys who are always skulking around in the corners of corridors gossiping. The bigger guy is Quisto, and the skinny one is Lavaroon. People call them the bombshell bros. I never really found their gossip very mind-blowing. It's pretty much just the same stuff that I hear about when I'm at work every day. If you're interested, you can go talk with them. They tend to talk a lot of nonsense, but they aren't exactly bad.
Okay.
Good to know. Do you have anything else to tell us?
Let me think. Sounds like you want to hear something a little more tantalizing.
Very tantalizing, just like Vegeta Rex with the 2-month with Prime and Corvus with the 4-month with Prime. Thank you, guys. Chat, did you know about Prime Gaming?
Oh, did you know that the Duke was also a convict in the fortress of Meropide before?
Oh.
Huh? Wait, are you serious?
That's interesting.
That's right. The Duke was an inmate just like you and me. Seems he was exiled here for committing some crime. Who knows how he ended up rising up to become the warden, though. To go from an ordinary inmate to becoming the manager of the whole place? I'm not gonna lie, I kinda respect that.
By the way, do you happen to know anything about a Forbidden Zone?
Forbidden Zone? Sounds like something that someone just made up. I've never heard of that.
Bullshit.
Where did you hear about it?
It's just a rumor we've been hearing, but no worries if you've never heard of it. Do you have anything else you can tell us?
Anything else? Not that I can think of, but I'll be sure to tell you anything interesting I hear next time. You'll have to play a game of Genius Invocation with me first, though.
Surely not. Yo, bombshell bros. Oh, is it these two? I think it's these two. Hello?
There's a group of people over there. Let's go listen in.
So I said, that's not a faucet. Hey, who are you two?
Oh,
Why'd you come over all of a sudden?
I thought it was a joke.
Oh, sorry for eavesdropping. Sounds like you were talking about something private.
Oh. Suspicious.
What's the matter? They're just looking to join in on our fun, that's all.
Okay.
Don't pretend like it's okay for them to just interrupt us like that. Yeah, fine. You're lucky we don't mind extroverts that much.
Thanks, you guys are really nice. Dude. Could you say anything less convincing?
You hear that, Quisto? We're nice.
Your expressions tell me you're looking to hear some juicy info, am I right? But before that, it just so happens that I know you two.
Okay, first, let me just get this straight, okay? The way these guys speak, do you know who these remind me of? Have y'all ever seen Home Alone? These remind me of, like, the two villains in a not-so-villainous villain role. That's what they remind me of. They remind me of the two guys in Home Alone. Hey, Quisto!
Really? Are we that famous?
You're kidding. How often does anyone get a personal tour led by His Grace himself?
True.
Practically everyone was talking about it. Word has it that you also caused quite the kerfuffle.
Ooh, I love kerfuffles. It was just a little mistake.
A little mistake, huh?
Uh-huh.
I like the way you put it. You see, people with a good attitude can join our group anytime, unlike some of the others here.
Your group?
Oh.
I'm Quisto, and this is Lavaroon. People usually call us the Bombshell Bros, but don't worry, we're not playing with bombs or anything. It's just that our information is always so explosive, and we blow minds on the regular.
So,
You two really like to gossip?
Jesus.
Ooh, you sure know how to embellish.
God, that was so cringe.
No, you don't get it. Knowing intelligence will make things better for you here. For example, knowing who's working with whom, who has the latest rumors, who's not getting along. Wouldn't you like to know all that?
Oh my Archon, I'd love to know. Please tell me.
Whoa, all this info's worth something, you know?
Oh no.
You should prove you're worthy of it.
I'm about to work.
Don't mind him. Quisto's always this way. Just play nice and say something to massage his ego. The welfare meals. Talk about the welfare meals.
We ate the most incredible welfare meal recently. Bro, I got a suspicious fried egg. What do you...
Right. That meal
Oh,
we
yesterday
had
was good,
yesterday
though.
was super delicious.
True.
Paimon can still taste it whenever she closes her eyes.
Yeah, that was good.
Is that so? To tell you the truth, I've been helping out with making those welfare meals. I've been working as a kitchen assistant for about a month and a half now.
These guys are like good cop, bad cop. I love it, dude.
Oh, so you're the one who made those delicious steaks. Amazing. You could be a professional chef.
You are correct.
Hell yeah.
I am a true professional. In fact, I even went to culinary school. But enough about that. Since you like my cooking, I guess that means we share similar tastes.
That was an extra line.
Listen carefully. This little bombshell will help you learn what's really going on here in the fortress.
Did Lavaroon just wink at me? It seems he's saying don't be upset, he's a good fellow. What kind of fucking elemental sight did you use to gather that from a wink?
Listen, kids. The power structure within the fortress is quite complicated.
Impressive.
The Overworlders couldn't care less about us down here. We're basically dogs to them.
Oh.
You've already met the one person here you should never cross, the Duke, Wriothesley.
True.
He knows more than you think. And if he doesn't care about something, then he often doesn't bother dealing with it.
Those who have the Duke's attention get all kinds of special perks, even better treatment in the Infirmary.
Huh?
I know who you mean. It's that Jurier character, right? I don't think there's anything useful about him at all. Why does he visit the Infirmary practically every day? Is it normal for anyone to be going in and out of there so often? If you ask me, he's just faking it to get out of work.
But did you know that Jurier was a talented researcher from the
Oh,
Fontaine
shit.
Research Institute before he came here? There's no denying that.
I don't care
Interesting.
if he was a researcher that could turn dirt into Mora. Once you're in the fortress of Meropide, you're just another inmate like everybody else.
It does seem that way, to be fair. Interesting. According to Quisto, a person named Juryu frequents the infirmary. I should take note of that.
Speaking of which, the last time I saw him, he was passing by in the corridor with Lorvine. I also heard they started arguing in the library and got into a fight, right? Guess that's just how terrible of a guy he is.
You mean he hit a woman? Wow, I never imagined he was that bad.
But that Lorvine's also quite the odd one.
I love
you
his
know?
shock.
She's always gabbing away, got into a fight with a man, and she also got sent to the infirmary. Come to think of it, I always see her going to the sick bay every couple of days, too.
Huh?
Wait a second.
Are they in
You don't
cahoots?
Do you think could it be that they're secretly meeting there to go on dates? But it's really hard to imagine.
Don't imagine it then. Don't.
After all, I do remember seeing Lorvine beat Jurier to a pulp that one time. And we might be overthinking things.
So Juryu had a confrontation with a girl named Luvrine, who also frequently visits the infirmary. I'll remember that too. God damn it.
Okay, we've talked to just about everyone, and it's about time for us to go meet Lyney.
Incel behavior?
According to
Kinda.
Kylie left us, we should go meet him in the production zone.
I'm gonna keep it a buck here, dude. I don't want to step foot in that production zone for the next week at bare minimum. Is your throat still fucked? Yeah, a little bit. Well, it's just a cough at the minute. It's not even a cough. It is a little bit. Hello, Lyney. Huh? Hey, George. What's up with you?
That look in your eyes. You found something?
A little something, yeah.
Hey, this is no time to be modest. Just tell him we found a boatload of information.
Jeez.
Oh.
Okay.
As expected of the legendary duo, you have my full and undivided attention.
You summarize your findings to Lyney.
I'd have never guessed that myself. The rumors swirling about this place are unreliable after all, and Master Child probably went missing because he found a way out.
Yes.
He is a harbinger after all. I suppose he's much more resourceful than I initially gave him credit for. Unfortunately, this isn't enough for our final report to Father. We need to find out Master Child's exact whereabouts.
That's true.
Father told me that even though Master Child said he was just coming to Fontaine for a vacation, he actually had some personal reasons. His agenda might be linked to his disappearance.
Interesting. The most important thing right now is to catch up to him.
His escape route is already flooded, so we'll have to task someone with professional diving skills to chase after him.
Fremine.
Well, when you put it that way, it's obvious that only Fremine would be up to the task.
Bingo! Is he around?
Please say yes.
She's working today. Coming here as a group would have attracted too much attention. I'll talk to him about it later.
Please do. We're counting on you.
It's the least I can do. We're all in this together, so it's only fair for us to fulfill our end of the bargain.
Just like High School Musical.
Honestly, I'm far more impressed by you guys managing to collect all this information right under Wriothesley's watchful eyes.
Collecting information has always been our strong point.
Now, let me think.
Interesting.
To find out more information, Fremine will have to retrace Master Child's original route. And if he's to do that, he'll have to set out on the next pipe cleaning day at the earliest. That's 6 days from now.
Oh, God.
And after that, he'll probably take another 2 or 3 days to return.
You can even estimate how long it'll take for him to get back?
Well, yeah.
We've been working together for a long time. We know each other's capabilities like the backs of our hands. Traveler, what say you to meeting here 9 days from now? We'll be able to pick up Fremine while we're at it, too. And there's just one last thing we'd like your help with.
What?
Though we can just sit back and wait for Fremine's report on Master Child's whereabouts, we still need to make more progress on the investigation of the Forbidden Zone. Fremine's no master of disguise. Lynette's still working on getting intel from the other areas, and I'll need to spend some time helping Fremine prepare for his diving mission. So, you are the only ones we can count on.
What do you want us to do? Will it be hard?
Well, I won't call it easy per se, but I think you'll be able to pull it off. Listen carefully. You'll need to find an excuse to get into the infirmary and investigate the room and environs. You've mentioned several sketchy-looking people always meeting at the infirmary earlier.
Yes.
So it probably has something to do with the secret we're hoping to uncover. You've already met the head nurse, so she'll be less suspicious of you.
True.
Investigate the internal structure of the infirmary and any active dealings within, and pass those on to me alongside anything else you're able to discover. But also, there's no need to take risks. Don't forget, safety always comes first.
Did you only say that because I'm an amateur?
No, when it comes to intelligence gathering, I'd never consider you to be an amateur.
Nah.
Didn't you say it yourself? It's always been your strong suit.
Yes.
I'll believe anything as long as it comes from you. So, please prove your prowess to me once again.
All right, then we'll head out as soon as we finish our prep.
Understandable.
Let's go our separter ways for now.
9 days is a long time,
Don't forget,
dude.
we meet here again in 9 days. Stay safe.
Very long time. After doing some prep work with Paimon, you begin slow. Jesus fucking Christ, Hoyoverse. Okay, goddamn, who do you think I am?
Hey, stay here for now. Paimon will take a peek. There seem to be several people inside.
Let's try to eavesdrop on them first. You and Paimon had Nakoto try your best to eavesdrop on the people inside the infirmary. Several people appear to be engaged in conversation, but you only managed to catch bits and pieces of what they're saying. Jesus Christ.
It's not impossible.
No, it's never impossible. It's just difficult. Time? Yeah, the god of... We're still looking for the god of time.
It's a bit hard to understand them from here. So, why don't we just try to talk to them in person? Let's go as soon as you're ready.
Okay. You know to take a long deep breath before inhaling a large amount of vapor from a foul-smelling potion you found at the bottom of your inventory. If you recall correctly, the potion is the result of a failed attempt at alchemy you once performed with Paimon at some point during your journey. If any... Oh, God. Having given it a good whiff, you had the potion back to Paimon to stow it away. Bitch!
Someone, please help! He's sick!
Listen. I talk about this all the fucking time. But I have to say it every single time, okay? Hoyoverse. I just hit my desk and it skipped.
Whoa, are you okay?
No, I'm not okay! Hoyoverse, please, for the love of God, just let us click to progress the screens. I don't use autoplay because of that exact reason. Bro, it does it without autoplay. It does it without autoplay as well.
Oh my! What's wrong, little one? There's no need to panic.
Autoplay does not affect those black screens.
The traveler started complaining of a stomachache, and then nausea, and then collapsed onto the ground. Paimon doesn't know what to do. Freezing limbs, twitching fingers, and pale complexion. Could it be poison?
Oh no.
Let me take a look. Please, lie down over here.
My stomach really hurts.
Don't worry, I'll get you to the bed safely. Here, hold on to my shoulder and walk slowly.
Ethan's gonna poop himself, dude. Oh no. Oh, please don't be more. Okay, thank God.
You can do it, traveler.
Thank you. I'm sorry. Am I dying?
Don't apologize. You're sick after all. Now, please relax. I'm just going to do a preliminary checkup on you.
Oh God, what's wrong with me? Sigrid has taken out... Oh, sorry, Siegween has taken out a few instruments and begins to do a checkup. I hope I'm not so healthy that she gets suspicious.
I see now. My checkup has confirmed that he's not in any mortal danger. That's our worst fear out of the way.
Okay.
That's good. But
Papa, did you want us to be in mortal danger?
I'll continue my diagnosis of the patient now. Please, relax and take a deep breath.
Cedrine's using her hands to palpate different areas of my abdomen. Seems like she's using elemental energy too. Her expression's growing more and more relaxed.
Don't sense serious damage to your organs either. Does it hurt when I press here?
It's not too bad.
And here?
Ow!
Huh? But based on my initial checkup, there shouldn't be a problem here. Oh, how strange.
Oh no, was my acting a bit over the top?
What about here? Does this hurt?
No, not really. I can barely feel that.
Oh. I understand. So that's what it is. I think you just ate something that disagreed with you. That's all. Nothing too serious. Outside of a pretty bad stomachache when it decides to act up.
Oh no.
So that's what it is. Thank goodness it's not anything more serious. And there have been other inmates complaining about food recently. I'll inform our head chef, Mr. Woolsey, of this problem as soon as possible.
No, I hope it doesn't get one of the bombshell bros into trouble, dude.
Congratulations.
He's a good chef.
Health risk is incredibly low, so you should recover within a couple days. Why don't you take a rest here while I go get some medicine for you? Miss Levine, I'll have to trouble you to help me look after this new patient while I'm gone.
It's you. Are you going on dates with the dude? This infiltration mission is going much more smoothly than I imagined. Next, there were only 2 people left in my room. Cedrine just called out that woman, Louvrine, so she has to be one of those frequent visitors to the infirmary. I've heard her before. Would that mean that the man next to her is Juryu then?
Hello. So how are you feeling now?
Terrible. Awful. I don't want to go to school this morning. I can't keep staring at her. It'll draw unwanted attention. That guy also seems to have noticed. Now he's looking in my direction too.
His stomachache's really bad. He was stumbling about the whole way here, so Paimon's really worried.
If Miss Cedrine says it's not a serious problem, then there's no need to worry. She's the best medic we've got down here.
Yeah.
But it also looks like she's the only medic you've got down here.
True.
Well, that's true.
What do you mean, that's true? That's really misrepresenting the situation. Of course I can't speak for the whole fortress, but it's not like everyone imprisoned here is useless, you know?
No one said
Though
that.
they have committed crimes and gotten locked up here as a result, they still know a thing or two about medicine, and they help Miss Cedrine take care of the sick and injured.
Yeah, you're right. But did you have to lecture me about it in front of another patient? Aren't you a patient too? Where did all your energy come from?
Bro, you were literally the one that said it in the first place. Calm the fuck down. And gaslight gatekeep go, boss.
That's correct. Sorry, I got a bit ahead of myself.
Are you two also sick?
Oh no.
We've been sick a while. I come back every once in a while for checkups, and to pick up the medicines Miss Cedrine prescribes for us. That's just the nature of chronic illnesses. As for her, you could say she fancies herself as Miss Cedrine's capable helper because she learned a bit of medical knowledge ages ago.
Okay, listen. This guy seems like a bit of an asshole.
Please watch your mouth, Mr. Jurrier. Don't forget that you are the primary reason I have frequent heart palpitations.
Hey, don't start arguing now. Please, keep it civil at least.
Oh god. These two seem to have a pretty terrible relationship and only ran into each other because they came here to pick up their meds at the same time. Paimon? Bugs. But outside of the two of them, there's nothing suspicious inside the room. All the files on the table appear to be patient records, and while there's a box, I can't check it out right now. There also aren't that many furnishings on the wall. Wait! Seems to be a movable hatch on the ground over there. Yeah, I noticed that.
There's no need to fight. Everyone will be released someday, so there's no need to argue over silly things like this.
Release. It's way too early for us to even think about that.
What did you do?
Who the heck knows if we'd even be able to continue our previous lives?
The presence of a movable... Oh my god. Movable hatch isn't strange by itself, but perhaps it's my adventurous intuition speaking. But isn't it a bit strange that there's a movable hatch here of all places? Yes. Is it hiding something? Probably.
Please allow me to end this boring and useless conversation. Oh, and Mr. Jurier, I don't want to see your face here again anytime soon.
And same to you, Miss Lorvine. Anyway, that was more than enough rest for me, so I'm going to get out of this excessively noisy place. See you later, everyone.
Damn, what an asshat, dude.
He just slowly walked off like that?
That's just what he's like.
I feel
I'm
like
sorry you had to see all of that. I'm Lorvine.
I don't know.
And that's... Well, his name is Jurier, but I hope you'll never have cause to remember his name.
Is this like a weird form of flirting?
You really can't stand him, huh?
Is this what it is?
I mean, can you blame me? Who would like someone who's as arrogant and obsessed with weird research topics as he is?
Yeah, there it is.
But there's no need to keep dwelling on him.
Okay, fair.
I'll accompany you two for a while. Miss Seashween should be back soon, and I'm sure you'll feel better as soon as you've had some of her medicine.
Thanks for looking after me.
No, it's nothing.
I'm back. Did you rest like you promised?
Absolutely not.
Thank you for getting our medicine, Miss Seashween.
Did you all cooperate with your bed rest? I trust that nobody got up to walk around. Good. Here, this should be 2 days worth of medicine for you. Take 1 pill now, and then continue your bed rest.
You take the stomach pills that Seedwing gave you. Okay.
Miss Lorvine, I left in a bit of a hurry just now. Do you still remember if we discussed the color of the pill that you should be taking today?
Huh?
I remember. You said it should be yellow.
Did they talk about that before we walked in? Why don't I remember?
Yellow, huh? I understand. These are yours. Please, make sure to go to bed early after taking them tonight.
That's weird.
You'll benefit from a good night's sleep.
That's strange.
All right, then I'll also be on my way now. I hope you feel better soon, too.
Thanks, but why? I feel like Seedwing should remember that.
See ya!
Okay.
I'm going to fill out your medical record now. You're widely known as the Traveler, right?
Yes.
I just want to double-check a few details, if that's all right with you.
Sure.
Those two made quite the commotion just now, so why don't we let the Traveler rest? Paimon can answer the questions instead.
God damn it, Paimon.
So his primary symptoms are abdominal pain with secondary symptoms of nausea. Is there anything else? That's it. All right then. Is there anything we should know besides to take the meds? No, his base constitution is quite good, so I'm sure he'll recover quite quickly after taking the medicine. Please make sure to stick to bland or less stimulating foods, and don't stay up too late at night.
It's fine. I only had a suspicious egg today. Seedwing still looking at me. I should try take a nap like she said.
Oh, you're going to take a nap already? Okay then, you get some rest.
You move yourself to a regular patient's bed and relax completely. The wariness from work to intel gathering that you've been holding back all this time overwhelm you at once. You can, however, still catch some hints of Paimon's conversation with Seedwing.
We've been to lots of places together. He may look a bit under the weather now, but he's actually super strong. So you're the best of companions. Well, don't worry. He'll recover soon.
Companion. That word brings forth a wave of comfort. You let yourself relax and
you're awake.
fall asleep. Apparently, yeah. Seedwing.
How do you feel? You slept for a really long time, but we never left.
I feel a lot better. Thank you both.
Well, now you can go back without a worry in the world. Remember to take your meds regularly, and remember bland foods. Thank you, Miss Seedwing.
Very cute.
Seems like a lot of people have been coming down with an upset stomach lately.
Oh yeah, it's the same line as earlier.
You really are something. To be able to fall asleep like that and even sleep talk the entire time, you scared Paimon half to death.
Did I say anything I shouldn't have?
No, but you kept mumbling things along the lines of, Pyron, don't take my grilled fish, and put down the Adeptus Temptation now.
Nice.
Paimon talked with Seedwing the entire time you were asleep. She seems like she's just a sincere nurse, and Paimon didn't notice anything unusual in the room. Are you sure we're not going off track with the infirmary?
Nah, we gotta check that thing in the ground. Are we really off track, though? There's still a few weird things about the place. That movable hatch on the ground, as well as the questions Seedwing asked Louvrine. And also, were they really talking about the meds before we walked in? Wait, especially the color of the meds. If Melusines don't see the same colors as humans, maybe not. That is suspicious. And Levine and Juryu's argument genuine. Was it genuine, or were they just putting on a show? Paimon, hear me out.
Whoa, you really are super thorough. All those tiny little suspicious things that Paimon didn't even pick up on.
Yeah.
We've got to give the info to Lyney.
I didn't even think about that at first. Over the next few days, you apply both for your stations as normal. During your shifts, however, you manage to find opportunities to write keywords related to your suspicions on a piece of paper. Why the fuck does this one last so long now? What? I'm pissed. I'm fucking pissed. You manage to pass the slip to a busy Lynette as she happens to pass by. Her disguise is impeccable and she does not even look at you or change her expression as she pockets the info. That's nice. We should have this. That's nice. And finally, the promised 9th day arrives. That's enough time. God damn.
Today's the day. Let's go meet up with Lyney.
Oh, hell. Oh, God. Where the fuck are we gonna go? Psst, traveler. Over here. Why are we just making noises? Come and say hello. No, they weren't Alliance. They auto-skipped. The manual ones have a little white thing at the bottom.
Trouble over the past few days?
No, we just worked our shifts according to the schedule. Nothing.
That's good. That means you didn't raise any suspicions when you infiltrated the infirmary. We've taken a look at the slip you've sent. Fremine successfully left the grounds via the pipes 2 days ago.
Nice.
And as of last night, Lynette has also infiltrated the infirmary after faking an illness.
Very nice.
Wait, why is she getting involved as well?
Rude?
You already went above and beyond when you scoped out the infirmary. To put it more bluntly, even if we were to view that as something you did in exchange for Fremine's help, you've already done more than enough. Infiltrating a guarded stronghold is a different kind of job from a one-off investigation. We want to avoid using the same faces over and over and reduce the amount of suspicion that will fall on any given person. Lynette also felt like you have already taken the first step for us, so she should be the one to finish the job.
So that's what Lynette thinks. Oh, Paimon hopes everything's going well for her.
Yeah, I'm not opposed to helping you.
Perhaps that's true. You are both very good people, and we've come to appreciate that more than anyone else. Unfortunately, there's still one thing that could get between us, lest you've forgotten. The matter of our respective loyalties.
Oh, that is true.
You mentioned before that you've had some run-ins with the Fatui. I can understand that feeling, so I assume you're just helping us out of the kindness of your hearts?
Kind of.
Well, everyone could use some more friends. We'll be counting on you to help us in the future, too.
Since I see you as friends, then it's even more important for us to protect you from any peril. Fremine and Lynette feel the same way.
Wait, so Lyney wants us to protect them from peril, I guess, as well. I get it now.
Glad to hear it. Then, let's go check on Lynette before Fremine returns.
Foreshadowing?
If everything went well, then she should be wrapping up her investigation right about now.
Is now really a good time to go over?
According to my observations, Sigewinne always spends around half an hour away from the infirmary right before lunch. Lynette knows this as well, so this should be a good time to meet up with her.
Oh yeah, we heard about that too.
Also, I'm her brother, remember?
True.
It's only natural for an older brother to care about his younger sister's well-being.
Okay, then
He's
let's
not wrong.
head over right away.
Let's do it. Hey, psst. Pretend that you don't see us, Rosalino. Shh. I'm not a kid, bitch. Fuck you. It's a secret, chat.
Lynette should be here right now.
Huh.
Strange. Lynette?
As expected, Sigewinne isn't here, but why isn't Lynette here?
Could she have found a lead and left to follow it?
No, Lynette rarely deviates from the plan. We agreed that if she were to make changes on the fly, she'd find a way to let me know. Unless
there is a way to let you know.
See if there are any clues around here. We can look while we wait for her. Who knows? Maybe she'll be back soon.
Okay.
Maybe... Yeah, maybe she's gone... down here. I think.
Ah, this is it! We saw it before!
Wait, this thing? It doesn't look like it's been disguised that well.
Lyney leans down to get close to the move.
The space behind it is empty.
Nice.
From its size, I don't think it's an entrance that is meant to be taken apart. There's probably a mechanism around here somewhere. Could Lynette have tried to get inside? But if that's the case, she would have contacted me for sure.
How though?
Let's look around here for some more clues. Don't panic, just take another look.
Okay, the look on Lyney's face, he's definitely beginning to panic. Don't panic. He probably said that subconsciously more for himself than anything else. Okay, let's check the book first. I doubt there's going to be anything in the bed. Maybe there will be, actually.
There are some books here and a few files. They all look like medical records. Advanced nursing, how to raise the spirit of your patients, a quick guide to the psychology of emotions, and the meaning of laughter. These sure are some interesting books. Who knew Sijuin would be interested in these kinds of things? She even has books on understanding people's motivations and feelings. Is it because she's a Melazine? Or
Probably,
does she
yeah.
have a need to understand her patient's emotional state?
Probably both.
Seems
I would
quite normal
assume.
to me. These are skills that would come in handy for a nurse from time to time.
Alright, let's investigate this one.
None of the beds have any signs of having been slept in, except that one over there.
Oh?
That's the one Lynette must have used, right? You said she was pretending to be sick.
She would have said her migraine was having a particularly bad flare-up. Generally speaking, the head nurse would then ask her to lie down and rest, while she left to retrieve the medication.
But this bed is still unmade.
Which means either the head nurse didn't return the entire time from when Lynette laid down up until she left the bed, or the nurse intentionally left it this way.
That's not a good sign. No, it's not at all. Oh no. Lynette! We will rescue.
Hey, you guys, there's a slip of paper over here.
A slip of paper?
It's right over here, and there's a bunch written on it too. It reads, out of respect for your usual practices, I'll use a piece of paper or card as the medium to pass on my message. You may consider this as me giving you my best regards.
Huh?
This is...
Is that all?
Is there anything on the back?
The back. This is...
Show me! Now!
Oh god, he's worried. Oh, this is where the trailer line's gonna come in, isn't it? Where he's gonna be shouting at Wriothesley, dude.
Simon's reading it now. Would you care to guess where Miss Lynette of the Fatui could be right now?
Oh shit. Oh no.
Could she have... Is she already...
Wriothesley,
Oh no.
deliberately leave the infirmary unguarded to use it as bait?
Wait, you mean he was aware of our goals from the very beginning? But why? We didn't run into any trouble last time, and he also never reached out to us since.
Why would he choose to act during our second infiltration attempt instead of the first?
Yes, that is a crucial question. Wriothesley, he doesn't do anything without a clear goal or reason. So this means he had no concerns about your activities from the very beginning.
Can I just say, I'm so happy that they, hopefully they follow through with this, and this is something that's actually happening. I'm so happy that Wriothesley, I'm gonna keep calling him Wriothesley is not just this super nice guy. Fuck, dude, I said it for weeks. I was like, I want him to be a bit of a dick. I want him to not be so, like, morally good 24/7, and hopefully this is a start to it. Hopefully.
You're not from the same camp as us. You were sent down here by Nervulet, so you have no conflict of interest with Wriothesley. We're a completely different story, though.
Why do you only go after Lynette? Why not after you too? Probably because he knows that Lyney would follow anyway to protect Lynette.
I'd like to know that too. Why did he only go after her? Don't panic. Just think everything over. I have to stay calm. This is not like what happened last time. The situation's different now.
Oh, I don't like it when he stresses.
Wait, you're right. Wait, but that means...
Take a second to think, Lyney. Take a second.
The fact that Fremine was able to leave the grounds. Could Wriothesley have let him go as well?
Oh,
What does he gain by letting Fremine leave like that?
Well, Paimon, we saw the 2 cutscenes where Fremine looks like he's drowning. I get it now. He deliberately made them both disappear.
So he's challenging me and trying to provoke me, I'm sure of it. We never should have sent out Fremine. We had to go through all that trouble to find an opening to sneak him around the guards and into the pipe, and we even thought luck was on our side.
Keeping it real here, dude. I thought, listen, when Act 4 started, I thought, my god, this is a fucking slow start. I like how it's picking up now.
If Wriothesley let him leave on purpose, then he's probably in a terrible spot now as well.
Lenny's getting more and more panicked.
This is getting good. This is getting very good. Lenny, calm down.
Don't be like this, Lyney. Fremine wouldn't have left if we hadn't told you about Child. That was our fault.
The one thing that you shouldn't say to someone that needs to calm down is calm down, by the way.
No. I'm the leader of this operation, and I'm the one responsible for this team. I was the one who failed to protect them. I'll go talk to Wriothesley.
Hey,
Calm down first.
Traveler, please talk some sense into him.
I simply cannot allow Lynette to be abducted again.
Yeah, I mean,
I have to go. I'll find a way to get them back.
he's got like PTSD from that, dude. So, it's understandable.
Push out the door. After him.
Oh, God. What are you up to? Huh? Siegewin? Why are you smiling like that? Oh, you creepy little
I
shit.
feel like we still have some room to make changes on these details.
It's not impossible, but it'll require extensive testing.
Is that so? Very well. Then please be mindful of the time.
Uh-huh. Oh, that's when we were listening in, I guess. She saw us.
Is someone?
Pack everything up.
What is going on
Whoever's
here?
outside is eavesdropping. They'll probably come in once we stop talking.
Huh.
Someone! Please help! He's sick!
Oh, they knew all along that we were not sick, dude.
Whoa, are you okay?
These two. As expected, they've already found this place.
Paimon needs some acting
They are
classes.
quite sharp.
For sure, by the
What a
way.
delightful turn of events. I like smart people, but I also like playing dumb. I like the feeling of being trusted.
Oh, creepy!
What's wrong, little one?
I love it.
There's no need to panic. Take a deep breath before you begin.
Bro, that's like the actual embodiment of the quote-unquote creepy Nahida edits, where Nahida's just being cute, but like ironically sounds creepy. This bitch is just creepy.
Being able to read human expressions is quite the useful skill.
Huh?
Lenny, wait!
Lenny.
It's no use. We have to catch up to him. He's already out of sight. How is he so fast?
Oh,
Let's
God,
go
he's-
head him off at Wriothesley's office.
He's gone all the way to the office, dude. He's gone all the way to the goddamn office. Oh, God.
Come out and face me, Wriothesley!
Do it!
Aren't we at an administrative office space? Why don't you at least try to follow even a couple rules from the fortress's indoor management regulations?
Oh, God.
What did you do to my sister?
I ran into the young miss at the infirmary. I'd heard that she was suffering from quite the migraine, so I decided to invite her over for a cup of tea. I do have some teas in my collection that can work wonders against such an illness.
I don't believe it.
Stop joking around! Where did you take my siblings?
I have also heard that your performances are quite the spectacle. Miss Lynette would sometimes enter a box filled with water, only to
God.
emerge the next second from another place altogether.
Yep.
Maybe she'll appear behind you right now if you were to turn your head.
Is he trying to trick me into turning my head? No, he's probably not looking to attack me right now. All of the hostages are in his hands, and he's even in the mood for small talk.
Oh, God.
That means Lynette is probably still alive.
She might be in that box.
You knew we were investigating the infirmary from the start. So you deliberately aroused the traveler's suspicions and baited us into continuing our investigation, just so that you'd be able to kidnap Lynette.
Damn, you got caught
For
out.
Fremine, no, you probably didn't even interfere with Child's escape. You let him go so you could purge the Fatui members that we had planted into your ranks.
there was no need to do so. The fortress of Meropide is a pretty pleasant place.
Damn.
Most people enjoy their lives here. The only ones who act differently are those with personal agendas. It was quite easy to identify your colleagues.
You removed our original members and spread the news of Child's escape so Father would assign our team to come down and investigate. Fremine has also fallen into your hands, right? If you're oh so omnipotent and so in control, why would you need hostages?
Damn, this is getting
One correction. Lynette
tough.
is in my hands right now, but Fremine is not.
He's not. What do you really want?
Lyney!
Oh, wonderful. Everyone is here, so I'll only need to say this once. Thank you so much for cooperating with me.
Where are Lynette and Fremine?
Eager and to the point, I see. Alas, only Miss Lynette is currently having a cup of the fortress's finest tea.
Is it made with primordial
Although,
water?
as per your original plan, Mr. Fremine should also have returned to the fortress by now. But he has neither shown up within my gates, nor has he been taken into any kind of custody. So where do you think he may be right now?
Drowning.
Wait, you can't mean you locked him outside in the sea?
I mean, listen, Lenny, he did fucking try to escape, right, from a prison, and that he kind of just doing his job.
I closed the fortress's gate to the outside world. That's all.
Kind of doing his job.
Fremine's a star diver, so he should be fine, right?
No, we're still here, so he definitely tried to find a way to come back for us. So we can't assume he might have made a break for the surface.
But why would I do this, you may be asking? To have an audience with you, of course. My intel tells me that Mr. Lyney is a great magician, so it's only natural for me to want to have some cards of my own when it comes to negotiating.
True.
Besides, I do recall you mentioning to Miss Lynette that you've always wanted to have a face-to-face meeting with the Lord of the Fortress of Meropide, regardless of whether it was in a personal or a professional capacity. Well, you got your wish.
I mean, he's not
So,
wrong.
You've been keeping tabs on us before we even set foot in the fortress.
Damn.
Some of my folks just happened to hear a thing or two, that's all. In any case, I will be straight with you. I was willing to play dumb and turn a blind eye, so we had a pleasant few days playing games together here. But once you started focusing on the Forbidden Zone, all of that changed. Mr. Lyney, the cards are stacked against you right now. Miss Lynette is in my hands, and Mr. Fremine is still slowly being pickled out there in the brine.
Oh.
You know just as well as I that he cannot last out there forever. You need do but one thing to guarantee their safety. I would like you to contact your superior, and ideally invite her over for a cup of tea with me.
Alakino?
You want to see Father? But why should she bother giving you an audience?
Well, if she cares for the well-being of her dearest children, she should have plenty of motivation to join me for a parents' evening. I've heard that the bonds between the members of the House of the Hearth are like the bonds of family. I don't see why she would refuse.
Parents
Why did you think Father sent us to handle the Fortress of Meropide? This place is basically a no man's land. It wouldn't be fitting for anyone as important as a harbinger like Father to come here in person.
Oh, I see. So it's because she doesn't care for my place here. That's such a shame. After all, I've amassed quite the tea collection. I was looking forward to sharing it with her. Both Monsieur Neuvillette and Lady Farina have already received many samples as gifts.
Yeah,
Was
maybe
this
Alakino already
the extent of your
tasted it.
master plan to get to Father? No matter how much pressure you may put on me, I won't allow you to use us to blackmail her.
I don't know if you got a choice.
Really are difficult to get along with. All I'm asking for is a face-to-face conversation. Does she truly have no interest in the fortress's secret? Mr. Lyney, you have one last chance to invite your father here. If you refuse...
Yeah? Oh no.
Lyney!
Why do you have to do this?
Instead of asking why I'm doing this, why don't you try to see things from my perspective for a second? From the very beginning, the Fatui has been actively infiltrating my fortress.
Listen, before he even goes on with this, I can already see it from both perspectives. I can. This is what I was saying earlier. I can already see it from both perspectives, dude. I can see it from Lyney's perspective. I can see it from Wriothesley's perspective. They both have valid points here.
I gave you a warning by cutting off the first few operatives I found, but that only caused you to double down. Had you given up on the fortress then and there, I'd have no reason to want to talk.
I agree.
Mr. Fremenet left the fortress on his own, and Miss Lynette tried to pry out my secrets right in front of me.
Oof.
No matter how you look at it, the responsibility for this falls on you.
He's right.
I shouldn't ask Father to do anything because of us.
6, 5.
Is there a bomb?
Wait,
2.
What?
1.
Listen, we're not fucking children. You don't count down from 5 and expect him to just say yes, he'll do
Time's
it.
up. It really is a shame, Mr. Lyney.
Wriothesley!
Negotiations have broken down. Please leave, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for my afternoon tea.
And there's the line. Please wait, can we really not talk about this some more?
Yeah, listen to the Traveler. If you can't talk to Lyney, can you at least talk to us?
You do realize that I'm only letting you go because of Neuvillette, yes?
Yes.
You're here helping him out, and I've already done my best to stay out of your way.
What?
But that doesn't mean you can just do whatever you want. The fortress may be small and remote, but it still has its own set of laws.
Yeah, but Risley, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, dude. Your laws are fucking dumb. You have hidden... no, I guess that was false, actually. That was more of a... Okay, never mind. I want to save them. Yeah.
Then how about this?
Okay.
Those who are capable deserve respect. You've spent quite some time investigating my home turf by now, so why don't you tell me a thing or two about what you found, I'll ask you 3 questions.
Oh, God.
Answer all of them correctly, and I'll agree to your request.
Oh, God.
Question 1. Regarding the hidden rules of the production zone, what is the truth behind the one about not being allowed to work for 3 days in a row?
I can't believe he's asking about the hidden rules. If I recall correctly, if you keep working without any rest during lunch hour on the 3rd day, you will find a portion of strange meat in your welfare meal. Yeah. It's a good thing that we already run through an investigation on this. Let's see if I can remember all the clues. I should be able to find an answer if I can piece everything together. Oh, for fuck's sake. Nice! First try, baby. Let's go. Because Melusine see it the different.
So that's what's going on. Paimon understands it now. Who would have guessed? The hidden rule of the production zone. People are not supposed to work 3 days in a row, and if they do, they'll get strange meat in their welfare meal.
Why are you like this?
At first we thought this strange meat must have something to do with the people who disappeared, but in reality, they were all prepared by Sigewinne, the head nurse.
However, you better let her fucking keep them at some point. I swear to God.
She often visits the production zone to observe the workers' health and makes a note of anyone who has worn themselves out after 3 full days of work.
Also, why were these not confiscated on the way in, by the way?
Out of her sense of duty as the head nurse, as well as her genuine concern for the workers' health, Sigewinne visits the cafeteria right before lunch and cooks an extra dish for those who can use the stamina boost.
Yeah.
Sigewinne has only the best intentions with her surprise gift and doesn't want anyone to find out about what she does. However...
The sword wasn't confiscated because... Well, I guess the same could be said for Paimon because it just apparates.
Unfortunately, Melusines as a race perceive the world differently from humans, and their sense of aesthetics is even more alien to us. The recipients of her lovingly prepared special meals cannot taste the care within and usually just freak out. Are we on the right track?
Not bad. You've uncovered Sigewinne's secret and even guessed her intentions correctly as well. It's nice to know that her efforts have not gone unacknowledged. All right, now for my next question.
Yeah?
There are also some hidden rules in the Pancration Ring, including the one that you're not allowed to support both sides of a fight.
Yep.
Why is that?
So it's just about... Yeah. The strange blood-colored liquid. A lot of research on this matter. Let me sift through what I found and come up with the correct answer. Maybe this one? But they're both... Okay. They're both kind of the same, but I would have thought it would have made more sense the other way around, to be honest.
Paimon gets this rule too now, so there really was nothing to be afraid of.
Yeah.
That hidden rule of the Pancration Ring is about how, people are not supposed to bet on both boxers at the same time. And if they do, they'll receive a package containing a strange blood-colored liquid.
Like this.
People get scared when they see it because they've subconsciously begun to associate it with the missing boxer. But really, it's just a bottle of the latest yet-to-be-named and packaged new Fanta trial product. A blood red drink. It's no wonder even Fanta's own staff were questioning the company's decision-making.
Fanta's great, dude.
The company, facing backlash from its own staff, decided to try to trial the product on a smaller scale to see how it might be received by customers. They came to the fortress of Meropide and offered to sponsor the Pancration tournament so they could push their new product.
Yo, I didn't get a sponsor.
They completely refused to even entertain the idea.
The hell?
The Duke, knowing how valuable coupons are in the fortress, knew that only total idiots who didn't understand their true value would bother buying a Fanta product here. And so, only those who proved their stupidity by being dumb enough to bet on two opposing sides of the same match were selected to receive the drinks.
Yeah.
I acknowledge the effort you've put into bringing the truth of this mystery to light. Although, based on your description, that Fanta promoter is a bit too careless with his words. I may just reconsider my collaboration with the company.
No!
All right, and here's the final question. What's the secret behind our head nurse and all of her patients in the infirmary?
We don't know. Yeah, we just don't.
Stop your cruel and pointless games, Wriothesley. You know that we haven't finished our investigation, so there's no way we can answer the last question. The thought of sparing Lynette and Fremine never even crossed your mind.
Lenny!
You'll pay for this!
Oh. What the? What the hell? Wait, what?
Lenny, are you alright?
What happened? What's hitting him in the back of the neck?
Oh, close one. I owe you, Sigeween. That was a fantastic shot.
What is she? Did she?
It was nothing, Your Grace. Sigeween?
What is she?
Though this gun may look like a toy, it's actually fully functional, as I just demonstrated.
She fucking shot Lenny.
Sigeween. You.
Wait, not with a bullet, right? Are you his accomplice in all this?
Not at all. I am merely a resident of the fortress, and thus protecting it is my duty. When Monsieur Nervilette asked me to come here, he told me that my job would be to take care of the well-being of everyone here. I am merely discharging my duties.
Oh.
But if you mean what you just said, then isn't Lyney someone you should be looking after as well?
Yeah.
Isn't he a resident here just like the rest of us?
If you're close with Nervilette, why not learn a thing or two about virtue from him?
But I really am just doing what Monsieur Nervilette told me to do. Everything I did, I've done to protect them. Had I not, they would be in far more dire straits right now. His Grace knows it too, right? Your Grace? Mind proving my innocence to them?
My dear Sigeween, whatever shall I do with you? Would it have killed you to just wait another minute or two?
Well, it's nearly time after all. The way you do things can be truly frustrating sometimes, Your Grace. I figured I should try to talk some sense into you. What are you talking about? What time?
Time to die.
Take me if you want. Let them go.
How touching. Can you just give me one more minute?
Don't be like that, Your Grace.
What is happening?
All right, everyone, calm down. 2 more visitors will be arriving any time now.
It would be kind of hilarious if it was Lynette and Fremine, but I really doubt it.
I'll go get a cup of tea. Miss Sigeween, I leave Miss Lynette in your care.
You... What are you doing?
I believe I hear footsteps.
Same. The door suddenly opens. A familiar figure bursts into the room.
Some space, please.
Ooh, Clorinda.
Miss Clorinde.
Clorinde, I guess. Damn.
Fremine.
Oh, shit.
Fremine.
Oh, it is Fremy. I didn't think it'd be Fremy, dude.
What's going on? What is Clorinde doing here?
Work.
Okay.
I'm sorry about shooting you, Mr. Lyney. The tranquilizing effect will begin to wear off soon. Please take it easy in the meantime, though.
You
What
fucking
happened
creep.
to Fremine? Wasn't he diving just outside of the fortress? Why is he looking like this?
These symptoms, it can't be. Wait, it can't be what? Brother, Ether, speak!
must have consumed primordial seawater.
Oh, shit.
What did you say?
Hey, Lyney, you've seen firsthand what happens there.
I'll need to give Mr. Fremine a more thorough checkup. Your Grace, I'll leave the rest to you.
I'll talk to Clorand while you get Fremine to where he needs to be.
I was
Everything
kidding.
else can wait.
I was kidding when I said, what if he drank primordial seawater? Let's talk to Lyney first. Lyney's expression looks disgusted. It seems like he'd rather not have Siegewien touch Fremine. Still, he didn't stop her, since it's obvious that Fremine does require urgent medical care. Siegewien's examining Fremine carefully. She doesn't look too upset, which is a good sign. I hope Fremine will be okay.
How is he?
These symptoms are probably caused by an acute ingestion of a large amount of primordial seawater. Still, his condition is not critical. Of course, it would be best if he stayed for further observation. Let's leave him here for now, and move him to the infirmary once he's recovered a bit more.
How the fuck is his condition not critical? We've seen how much even like a tiny vial of primordial seawater can do, never mind ingesting the stuff. In a large quantity.
Sorry. I am aware that the infirmary may not be your favorite place in the world at the moment. We do only have a single clinic in the fortress, however.
Why would he ingest a large amount of primordial seawater after leaving the fortress? How could that possibly happen?
I get that it's diluted, more than likely in the ocean, but at the same time, that they keep saying ingested a large amount of primordial seawater, so I don't fucking know. It's still sus.
Please, look after Mr. Fremine for the moment. I'll go fetch some medicine and a respirator. Oh, I'll bring Miss Lynette back with me.
Where is she? How is she right now?
Oh, she just took a nap in an empty room after I tranquilized her. If my calculations are correct, she should also be waking up right around now. You might not believe me, but His Grace and I actually made some snacks and tea for her.
Lyney has finally begun to stop tensing the muscles on his face. It seems that he trusts what Siegewien just said. I don't know if I do, dude. That was... I don't know.
What's that look on your face? I thought I made good time on the way back.
Ugh.
Oh, I'm just admiring your punctuality. Had you arrived just a few minutes later, Siegewien may have been forced to shoot Mr. Lyney again.
Oh no.
How's the situation out there?
The water has changed. It's pretty much as expected. The concentration of primordial seawater has increased significantly. I was only out there a short time, so it wasn't too bad. But if one were to stay for any significant amount of time... well, you can see how that boy's doing.
Where was he when you found him?
The abandoned zone at the end of the pipes. A good distance into the water.
Interesting.
Closer than I thought. He must have recognized it early on and tried desperately to swim back.
Locking the door was necessary. I don't think we could have saved two.
Well, I did try to convince him that I had my reasons. Never seems to work, though.
It would probably work on Neuvillette. He has a knack for picking out who had good intentions, even when the outcomes were all terrible.
It's a bad sign if you're having to plead your case to Neuvillette. Want some tea?
Not particularly. If you want to drink some that badly, just say so.
Fine, I'd like to get some tea. Want me to get you a cup too, since I've already made it?
Might as well then, I suppose. Actually, do you have a towel? I would like to dry my hair.
Very interesting. Interesting indeed.
Lyney, are you okay?
I'll be fine. They're all here now. Don't worry about me.
Are you sure? You don't look alright.
I think anyone's alright right now.
My hands and feet are still a bit weak, but that's probably just the residual effects of the tranquilizer shot.
Probably.
I'm back, everyone.
Welcome back, I think. Ah, Lynette.
Lyney! Oh, Traveler, Paimon, you're here too. Fremine? Is he...
He'll be fine. But for now, please help me lift him up.
Lyney and Lynette immediately come to lift Fremine up. And that's all that happened. You okay, buddy old pal? I don't think so. Oh no.
His breathing's beginning to slow down.
Give me a hand and help me get him to the infirmary.
Yeah, I'll take him from this side. Lynette, together?
On it. Traveler, you seem pretty worried about him.
Uh-huh.
Want to come with us?
Very well. Yeah, I think we should. I think it makes sense to go as well.
The Duke and Clarande are gone. They probably went to get some tea. The Duke will explain the truth in just a bit. Miss Clarande will need a break, since she only just returned from rescuing Fremine out of the sea.
Clarande saved Fremine from the sea. Just what happened there? Yeah, how does she know as well? Go to the infirmary. Can I sneak around a little bit first? Oh, I didn't expect that to just be there, dude. Oh, hi.
Could I tempt you with some sugar for your tea?
No need.
Interesting. Drinking tea before marriage? Okay. Is Fremine gonna wake up, dude? Hello? Are you good?
She's awake. Fremine, how do you feel?
Lyney, Lynette.
We're all here.
Where am I?
Prison.
Infirmary, at the fortress of Meropide, Mr. Fremine, and you are no longer in any danger. How do you feel? Don't push yourself if you're not feeling up to it.
Traveler, Paimon, it's been so long.
Yeah.
The sea. There's something wrong with the seawater.
Yeah, we know. Oh. Did he just...
Shh, it's okay. We can talk about it after you've recovered.
I thought he just passed out again.
Listen to me. This is really serious. There's primordial seawater mixed into the regular seawater. I don't know why it's there, but no one should touch it.
What happened after you snuck into the pipes?
Pipes.
Yeah. Pipes.
Right, the pipes. It's all coming back to me now.
Oh? What happened? What? Oh.
I'm in.
Oh, we're gonna get to play as Fremmy?
Seems like this pipe hasn't been used in a long time. It looks abandoned.
Yeah, it kind of does. That's a big drop.
Where could Master Child be?
Quite literally anywhere at this point. Not gonna cap. Nice! Oh, very nice. Royal Greatsword fit. Oh, God. Oh, what the fuck?
This mechanism looks like it's been tampered with.
Oh, this might...
Could he have done it?
Jesus Christ. This might be the Forbidden Zone or whatever it was called. The Forbidden Forest. I wish I was smart while doing this. Bro, there's no shot. This? Chat? This took you 25 minutes? Did you go make dinner while it was doing it? Like, what? How?
This is where the water starts. Okay.
Oh, God.
Master Child probably dived into the water.
True.
I'll go take a look as well.
Oh, God. Yeah, I mean, we already know this isn't going to end very well. This is the people they made the Ascension quest easier for.
The vegetation here is a bit more sparse. These traces aren't natural. A person must have left them, and recently.
Oh!
There are traces here too. I need to keep going. The traces are gone.
What?
But I don't see where he could have gone from here.
Was there a hole?
Wait. What the?
Oh, God, it just happened here?
My heart is racing, and it's getting harder and harder to breathe. What's going on? No good. I have to get back. They still don't know anything about what's going on. If I turn back right now, I should still be able to make it.
Yeah, breathe? Bro, the dude that is underwater without his helmet on is finding it hard to breathe? You don't have your helmet on! Yeah, he is getting a little purple.
I can't die here.
He's becoming the foul legacy. The foul leg Ursi.
This is bad. I'm feeling worse and worse, and I'm still underwater. I have to push on.
Oh god. Oh, his eyes. And Clorinda, where do you just come from? You gotta have been spying. Or Clorend. I gotta start calling her Clorend. That's how they pronounce it in game. But I feel like Clorinda is more fitting. I don't know.
So, in other words, the trail you were following vanished, and you had no idea where Master Child could have gone. But there was also no obvious place for him to have disappeared to.
Yeah.
That's right. I tried my best to swim back, but I had already put some distance between myself and the fortress, and I just couldn't find the strength to keep going. I probably passed out some time after that, and you know the rest.
Well, kinda.
Miss Clorand brought you back, but we also don't know why she just suddenly appeared at the fortress, or why she went out to save you.
That's what I'm worried about.
Miss Clorand, you say? I must go thank her in person.
You're still too weak for Monet. You can go after you've had some more rest.
Miss Lynette is right. I believe Miss Clorand will stay here as a guest for another few days, so there's no need to hurry.
A guest? Then I can assume Wriothesley was the one who invited her to come down here?
Probably.
You should ask His Grace about that. He'll be able to explain better than me.
Got it. I'll go talk to him.
Yeah, it's about time he actually told us what's going on. Wanna come with us, Lyney?
No, please go on without me. I don't want to leave just yet.
Lyney.
The logical part of my brain is aware that we're safe right now, but I still can't bring myself to leave. Both of you are just in danger.
True.
Understood. Then let's just sit together for a while.
Go get 3 desserts from the cafeteria,
I'll
Bran.
leave the infirmary to you. The Traveler and I are going to head out for now. As long as you stay in here, I don't think you'll be disturbed.
Thank you.
That's cute. That is very cute. Le deluge. The deluge. Oh, look at him.
I'm so sorry, Lyney.
Cute.
I'm also really sorry, Lyney. I should have been more careful.
Don't say that. It was all my fault. I was the one who should have been more careful. You two were nearly...
If I was stronger, maybe I would have already found Master Child.
No.
No, how can you say that?
You can't.
Huh?
I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry.
What I'm hearing is, we all dropped the ball at some point during the mission. So the responsibility falls on all of us. Isn't that right?
It is. Paimon's sorry too.
That's right. It's on all of us.
Wriothesley's sorry,
Lyney,
he told
we
me.
understand that you're worried about us, but we're worried about you as well. Please don't blame yourself. We want you to keep your spirits up.
Also, when Raiden was sorry, she just took us out for Dango. Maybe we could just do that.
Yeah.
Okay, nice. Here we go.
Excuse me?
Excuse me?
I take it Mr. Fremenet's condition has stabilized?
Stabilize. We should have just brought Zhongli.
Of course. I wouldn't have left the infirmary otherwise.
I've been expecting those two, but might I inquire as to the purpose of your visit, Miss Siegewien?
I wanted to check up on Miss Clorand. How are you feeling?
Mostly fine, I think.
Good.
If you don't mind, I'd like to perform another quick physical exam. It'll just take a few minutes.
I bet.
All right. Thank you for looking out for me.
I bet chat would too.
I'll take my leave for now then.
Well, want to explain yourself, Wriothesley?
Yeah, sir.
Of course. But I'm not partial to the word choice of explain. How about enlighten?
Please enlighten us as much as you like. Over some tea, maybe. Mayhaps.
Where should I begin? How about you start by asking me any questions you have? You can start with whichever one you'd like to get answered the most.
Where's my sibling?
Then Paimon will begin. Did you know about Lyney's goals from the very beginning?
No. I just knew they were Fatui operatives sent to the fortress by the Nave. As for their specific goals, I only figured those out as you made progress on your investigation.
I just remembered as well. Sorry to take away from the Wriothesley action, but we should be getting some Some new Dana Reno stuff for the siblings soon, right? Because we're in the new nation now, maybe in a couple of patches.
You managed to monitor and stay ahead of them even though you didn't know what they were trying to do?
They came here with ulterior motives. I'm quite adept at discerning what that kind of behavior signals.
Why don't you stop them?
Initially, I thought their goal was just to investigate Child's disappearance. Lyney suggested that I had deliberately let him escape, but in truth, I didn't really do anything special to help or hinder him while he was here. Everything he did, from finding helpers to leaving this place, he did on his own. Of course, it's inevitable that the Nave would make a big deal out of her fellow Harbinger's unexplained disappearance.
Well, duh. I don't...
I'm also quite curious about where that Harbinger went. So I figured I might as well let the Fatui do their own investigative work.
I mean...
All I care about is the answer.
Why wouldn't she make a big deal out of one of her fellow Harbingers disappearing? Like, give me a fucking break, dude. Anybody would if one of their close colleagues disappeared randomly. Let's keep it real here, Risley.
So you were hoping Lyney's group would just do your work for you.
You make it sound like that's a bad thing.
Oh, he agreed?
Unfortunately, things didn't go as planned.
Why do you say it like that?
I assume that Fremine has told you already, the ratio of primordial seawater around the fortress of Meropide is on the rise.
Yes.
The Forbidden Zone has always been Lyney's target, and you got roped into that investigation after running into him. I began to intervene out of concern for your safety, and also to prevent the fortress from becoming entangled in more irksome matters.
Are the rumors true? That you're also a former criminal?
Mm-hmm.
Why would you put it like that?
It's true.
Isn't staying here all day and serving as the manager of the fortress a kind of sentence unto itself? Another form of prison? I just happen to have some support from the rest of the inmates. That's all.
Oh, right. Paimon wanted to ask, who invited Cloran down here?
Me, of course.
Of course.
I paid her good mora to come down to the fortress for some field work. As a champion duelist, Miss Cloran could be considered to be an independent party. I needed to find an exceptionally capable person to help me get through the impending crisis.
And saving Fremine was part of that crisis?
You can think of it like that, yes. Credit where credit is due, that boy is quite adept at diving.
True.
Had conditions not been as hostile as they were, he probably would have found the missing Harbinger already.
So the Forbidden Zone really does exist, but what's inside of it?
That's not something you should be asking after.
I asked.
Neuvillette only asked you to investigate Child's whereabouts.
Doesn't matter, I still asked.
All I need to prove to you is that the Forbidden Zone had nothing to do with the Harbinger's disappearance.
Prove it, show me.
That should be clear now that you've spoken to Fremine.
But we've already uncovered that there's something wrong with the infirmary, and we've answered a bunch of questions that you threw at us. Isn't it about time that you answer our last question in return?
Yep, it is.
You make a compelling case. Do you really want to know the answer that badly?
Yes.
Yeah, Paimon really wants to know.
Duh.
Even if the truth may not be pleasant?
Yes, especially if the truth might not be fucking pleasant.
Follow me.
Oh, shit. Risley's sex dungeon? Excuse me? I just want to see what's down there, you know? I just want to see. What the fuck? This is the forbidden?
There's a hidden door here? And a whole basement behind it? Huh. You're pretty good at hiding stuff, Wriothesley.
I thought it'd be in a cooler place, like, you know, like a Chamber of Secrets there, not under your fucking office.
It seems you've forgotten just what kind of place the Fortress of Meropide is.
A prison, for really good relaxation, too. I mean, it's a pretty good prison, honestly. Oh, what the fuck? Is this a door? And this is where we stand to open the door, or it's an elevator.
Stand on the central plate.
Oh, God.
Wait, is there a secret mechanism or... Whoa!
It's an elevator. God damn it. We're going down. Once everyone has taken their positions on the circular plate, it begins to slowly move downwards.
So, this is the Forbidden Zone? Honestly, for a place so well hidden, Paimon sure doesn't see anything special.
What is this music? And that is...
What a huge door!
There are 3 such isolation gates in total. Generally speaking, I'm the only one who's allowed to go inside. Hence the name Forbidden Zone. Am I correct to assume you're going to run on back and tell your little Fatui friends everything?
Yes.
Well, Paimon wasn't thinking of keeping anything from them.
Well, I'd advise you wait until you've seen the whole truth of this place for yourself before deciding whether or not to tell them.
Okay. Open sesame, I guess. Oh, Jesus. Dude, this music, though. I love this music. Holy shit. Whoa, it's got the horror vibes, too.
Huh. So there's a switch on the side.
Stand back.
Okay. Oh god, it's gonna be a huge, like...
Just went up one by one.
It's gonna be like a huge fucking thing of primordial seawater, isn't it? It is. What's that in the middle of the room?
Go on, have a look.
You first. You first, you're from Fontaine, I'm not. Oh. What the fuck? Never mind. The room is really empty with nothing in here, which is quite strange on its own. There's also a device smack dab in the middle of the room, which looks like some kind of massive sluice gate.
I've been interested in what lies beyond that gate ever since I assumed leadership of the fortress of Meropide. Of course, it would be unwise to recklessly open it, but it'd also be risky and negligent to simply ignore any potential danger that could be behind it.
It kind of...
Readings on that dashboard have not budged since the day when I first laid eyes on this place.
Oh, shit.
But over the past year, the needle has crept upwards from its original position, likely because some parameter it's been tracking has changed, if only infinitesimally.
That's a weird word. What does infinitesimally mean? This is interesting. So this is like a... I want to say like a Geiger counter. No, like just like a meter for primordial seawater levels, I guess. Oh, infinitely small. Interesting.
Normally, I would have ignored it, but I happened to have some free time when I noticed it, so I investigated. Any guesses what the reading could be tracking?
Bro, Ether, use the remaining 3 fucking brain cells that you have. It's obviously not the water pressure or the fucking temperature.
Very reasonable guesses. I've considered both of those as well. Unfortunately, our dashboard is tracking something less ordinary.
Primordial seawater levels.
The temperature should vary with weather and climate changes, so for something that rarely shifts, the water pressure is more likely. We ran a few tests to increase the pressure from the outside, but the readings didn't change at all. Later on, a few more possibilities occurred to me, such as a potential connection with the primordial sea. I began to make a few preparations based on that hypothesis. Over the past few days, the needle has moved again. With that, and the symptoms that Fremine displayed after leaving the fortress, I can now confidently conclude that the readings represent the concentration of primordial seawater in the seawater nearby.
Who would have guessed it?
A concentration of primordial seawater? But we're already under the sea!
Under the
and
sea.
That is precisely the problem. We're at the bottom of the sea, and now we're surrounded by toxic seawater. Somehow, primordial seawater got mixed in, and the concentration is steadily rising.
Primordial seawater is continually leaking into the sea. Okay, but where from?
Yes, that's very likely.
Can we find the source?
What? Forget about the two of us! Not even Novelette knows where the primordial sea could be, much less where we could find and plug a leak. Oh.
Seems like you've figured it out.
Yeah.
I believe the primordial sea lies directly beneath this sluice gate. For some reason, the primordial seawater levels have risen significantly, and it's now very close to us. The indicators are now red. Although the gate still stands, some primordial seawater has already leaked out and mixed into the sea around us.
Oh god.
If this continues, soon it will no longer be able to hold back the primordial sea at all.
Listen, we saw the trailer, Wriothesley, and if the primordial sea is leaking through, if this gate falls, all of Fontaine will fall with it.
Yeah, you know what the legends say. If this place falls, then everyone in Fontaine will be turned into puddles in the span of a night.
Damn!
That's just too weird! Why would the Fortress of Meropide be built right above a sluice gate for the primordial sea? Who built this place anyway?
Your expression tells me you think this might be part of a vast, complicated conspiracy. To be honest, you might find the actual answer may be exceedingly boring.
Okay.
It's just that the secret of the Forbidden Zone had been long forgotten by the nation before I rediscovered it with my research. There's no single founder of the Fortress of Meropide in any traditional sense. What we know about its history has been left to us by the people who used to live here.
Oh.
When the previous Hydro Archon, Egeria, ruled the land,
Ooh.
all convicted criminals from Fontaine were exiled. The people drove the criminals away like a wolf pack chasing away the banished. The criminals received no sympathy of any kind from the people. They were exiled to the desolate seaside, where they experienced only pain, struggle, and the bone-chilling cold.
Okay.
Some of them began to repent and prayed to the Hydro Archon, asking if there was still anything they could do. The Hydro Archon took pity on them and said, "You may go guard my secret, deep underneath the waves." And so, leaning on the power of the Hydro Archon, they gathered underneath the sea and began to build a fortress. They became a community down there in the deeps, and over the years helped it to grow. As the number of exiles increased, more and more people joined the community. When the first group of exiles died, they left the yet unfinished fortress to their successors. The Hydro Archon continued to lend her support, allowing the fortress and what it stood for to continue growing ever larger. Before long, this dark underwater fortress became the sinner's only home. And with that, the people here stopped referring to the fortress as a prison. They saw themselves as repenting sinners who would regain their freedom once they had sufficiently redeemed themselves. But as time went on, people also realized that the fortress was a lonely place.
Wriothesley, slow down.
Once they'd gotten used to life here, they could no longer feel comfortable living in the overworld. Once they had finished serving their sentences, some people left and some others chose to stay. They'd find some idle position and let their withered souls fade away with the ancient secrets of the past. After many, many centuries, few people still remember the reason for the fortress's founding. Now they just see it as an integral pillar of Fontainian society, as the place where criminals deserve to be sent.
Okay.
Now and again, researchers manage to break one law or another and live out their days in the fortress. I learned all this from an elderly historian. Everyone else just thought he'd made it all up.
Damn.
But now
He
you
paid
know every part
attention.
of that history is true.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed.
Indeed.
It's just as the prophecy says. If this gate fails, then everyone will be dissolved into the sea.
Yeah, the music's really good, dude. Music's creeping you out. It's really good. It's like, it's got that horror vibe to it, dude. Do you believe in the prophecies?
To be frank, not really. But sadly, that hasn't stopped this prophecy from proving all too accurate.
True.
Prophecies are troublesome things. Just hearing one will create the first wave of panic. Seeing signs of it will bring about the second, and actually witnessing it in real time, the third.
So as the Duke of Meropide, just what do you plan to do about it?
Let's go somewhere else. I want to show you something. This is it.
Your Grace, perfect timing. The results from our last round of experiments have...
Wait, Jurier, he's not alone.
Uh-oh.
Huh? Lorvine and Jurier?
No need to panic, you two. I've already told them about our plan.
What? After you warned us not to tell a single soul about any of this?
I'm skeptical as well. Are you sure they are trustworthy?
The results speak for themselves, don't they? These two may already know more than you could ever imagine.
We probably do.
All right then, if Your Grace insists.
They seem harmless enough, so I'll trust them for now.
Well, how about some reintroductions? This is Jurier, one of the highest-ranked researchers from the Fontaine Research Institute. He used to work under Edwin. I trust that you've heard of Edwin?
Edwin Eastinghouse? Ed who? Yeah, we have.
Well, good. Saves me a bit of time explaining. Edwin's main areas of research were archaeum and gravimeters. As his assistant, Jurier is quite familiar with them as well. I hired him to be my technical consultant.
You want to blow up the fortress of Meropide?
Ah, what a lovely idea. I'm already imagining it in my head.
Let's do it. Fuck it.
Gotta admit,
I'm down.
tempted as well.
Hey, me too.
Guys, focus.
I know
Focus.
someone. Hey, I know someone for Mondstadt. Like we can arrange it.
That taskmaster over there is Miss Lorvine, and is also one of my technical consultants.
Nice.
While Jurier used to be Edwin's assistant, she used to be Jurier's assistant.
Ooh, are they together?
Was that? So fucking nosy, dude. Was that really necessary, if I'm honest?
See, everyone keeps asking this question. Are you too sure you're not a couple and just using your work as a convenient cover?
Your Grace, I am not in a relationship with this man.
Oh.
If I dated her, I'd officially be madder than Edwin.
Oh, so true.
Jeez. Forget I said anything then.
So true.
Follow me.
There's no chemistry there whatsoever. None. Absolutely zero.
There's another door that goes right up.
What the hell?
Your constant amazement makes it seem like the fortress can do anything.
But can it do this? PewDiePie chair moment.
But Paimon really thinks everything's super cool.
Is this just a normal room?
Well, let's spice it up a bit.
Huh?
And here you go.
What? Oh. What? Is that a... What? Is that a ship? This is...
What a huge ship?
What?
This is also a production zone that Paimon's never seen before. What's going on?
How much do you know about Fontainian history?
Not enough, clearly.
Not much at all.
Well, then maybe you haven't heard the story of ancient Lemuria.
Wait,
To give you a quick rundown, Fontaine used
A
to be
little
ruled
bit.
by the Lemurian dynasty.
Yeah, we heard a little bit about
According to legend,
Lemuria.
The Lemurian king Remus came to this land after being inspired by divine revelation and found the seer Sibila, who had taken on the form of a golden bee.
Oh.
Taking the golden bee with him and riding on a huge ship, the Fortuna, he created his nation above the surging waves. He called his nation Lemuria and used the Fortuna to incessantly search for new tribes and islands, calling on them to join his empire.
Interesting.
There's a ship in this story too?
Well, I assume it's that ship.
Where there's water, there'll be ships. People believe that hope can always be found at the end of a voyage.
Do you believe that too?
To a point, I think. As you've already seen, I have a whole factory's worth of labor, materials, and technology at my disposal. Certainly can't hurt to give it a try.
Oh.
So the moment I began to speculate that the primordial sea might lie underneath the gate, I also began this project.
Wait, bro's actually becoming Noah.
Inspired by the legendary Fortuna?
Maybe. Fontainians need something to hold on to cope with the impending disaster.
This is a plan for the ages. Why can't he share this plan with everybody?
Were the workers to find out the truth behind this ship, riots would destroy the fortress faster than any catastrophe.
Why?
As the fortress's administrator, I'd never make such a reckless call. Alright, that's enough talking for now. I'll need another 3 cups of tea to soothe my throat. Do you have any other questions?
He's just like me for real. What is
Seems
that
like you're
green
good.
shit?
Come on, I'll take you back.
No, I don't want to go back. I want to go in. No. Oh, bitch.
I'll leave you here for now.
Thanks.
Oh, thank you so much.
Appreciate it.
No worries. But don't forget, it's up to you whether or not you want to share what you just saw. What you do from here on out will likely affect those 3 as well.
He means that my actions now will decide the next steps Lyney's group takes. In other words, if I want to tell Lyney the truth, I must make him understand that we cannot afford excessive conflict right now.
We'll put a lot of thought into it for sure.
We will.
Great. I look forward to what happens next.
Oh, I mean, we're not going to get a fucking choice anyway. The game's going to be like, maybe we shouldn't tell him right now, or maybe we should just tell... It's always the goddamn same. Always the goddamn same. Let's go.
We're back!
Welcome back.
Thanks.
Do you want a cup of tea?
No, did you know about the primordial sea, though?
So much like Wriothesley, always drinking tea.
Huh. Actually, now that you mention it, I just remembered something now. While I was sedated, I could still barely hear 2 people talking next to me. They were discussing everything, from the leaves to the water and even the teacups themselves.
Must have been Wriothesley and Sejuin.
Probably.
Yeah, I heard 1 male voice and 1 female, so it should have been the 2 of them. They really were just talking about brewing tea.
I really can't make sense of this place.
I will be honest, it is a very confusing place.
Were you able to learn anything from Wriothesley?
Yeah, he explained everything.
Okay, Paimon.
Very well. Then, would you mind checking your answers against my speculations?
Feeling better now, Lyney?
Yeah, I took the time to rest, so I'm feeling a lot more relaxed now.
Nobody else is around, and Miss Sejuin is also busy with something or other, so let's just talk here.
All right, then I'll posit my theories. I asked myself 3 questions.
Okay.
Firstly, Why was Fremine affected by the primordial seawater? It was because he dove into the sea. My theory is, the long-lost primordial sea is probably very close to the fortress of Meropide.
Okay.
Ooh, he's good. He got that right on the first try.
Wait, did we not even get the illusion of choice this time?
That's our Lyney.
Secondly, Wriothesley's attitude changed dramatically during the course of our stay here.
Okay.
He ignored us completely at first, then suddenly roadblocked us. Why? I spent quite a long time thinking about this. If he has been monitoring the Fatui since the very beginning, he probably ignored us at first because he was hoping we could find Master Child for him.
Okay.
What's more, the Fortress of Meropide is not part of Fontaine's court system, nor does it report to Udex Nervulet. Wriothesley is basically the king of a no-man's land.
He really is.
As long as the fortress doesn't do anything about Master Child's disappearance, Father can use it to pressure the Fontaine authorities. And while the two factions are pitted against each other, Wriothesley will be free to move between the parties of interest. If I had to guess,
hey, he's smart,
he probably
dude.
has something that he's working on himself. It's likely related to the secret of the Infirmary, but
he is
I just
smart.
can't think of what it could be.
Lyney's grasp of the big picture is amazing.
You're super smart.
Thanks so much. Then finally, there's the last question. If Wriothesley does have a plan, what could it be? All I know for now is that his plan probably has something to do with the changing nature of the seawater. He's even gotten Cloran to help him out. That can't be the full extent of what he's doing. There's probably a secret passageway behind the block in the infirmary, and there's something big in the fortress that most people here never get to see.
How'd you even...
He has a bargaining chip, and it could be important enough for Father to deal with him directly.
How the fuck did you even get to that from what you knew? Listen, you're smart, but that's just sus.
I don't have
Did you
enough
see the
information,
script?
so I have no idea what his chip might be. But
well, it's not a...
let me guess.
Well...
You have the last piece of the puzzle.
Well, it's not... It's pronounced ship. It's pronounced ship, but you were close. After some deliberation, you share the information you just learned with Lyney and company. Oh, I didn't see that bit. Oops.
I can't believe it.
Same thing, though. I wouldn't have read it anyway.
The sea will engulf everyone,
Yeah.
just like the prophecy said.
Could Wriothesley have wanted to meet Father to figure out a way to deal with this crisis?
Probably.
If you remember, I once mentioned that Father sees the House of the Hearth as her base of operations, and she truly wants to resolve the crisis. But how could Wriothesley have known that?
Or perhaps he didn't know, and just wanted to bring Father over to his side? Which could be why he said he just wanted to negotiate.
I think, I mean, at the end of the day, Lyney didn't know that Wriothesley was like following him and keeping an eye on him way before the fortress as well, so he could have easily been trying to keep an eye on Arlecchino as well.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
Both.
I understand your concerns as well, Traveler. I'll figure out a way to pass this on to our father. No matter what, we're on your side.
Yeah, I don't know about that one, Chief.
The two of you have already aided us far too much. We probably wouldn't be standing here right now if not for you.
No, that's true.
If you ever need anything else going forward, please come to the House of the Hearth at any time. Though you may not share the sentiment, after all that we've gone through together, the three of us basically see you as family now.
Based.
You have my gratitude.
You sound ill.
Thank you for protecting Lyney when it really mattered. And thank you for sharing the secrets of the fortress with us. We didn't think you were going to do it.
Why are you being so formal all of a sudden?
We can work together again if necessary.
Given your strength, you might not need our help at all. But if you are ever in danger, we will try our best to protect you.
Aww, the sound of that makes Paimon feel all warm and safe inside.
And hungry, probably. What was that?
Paimon's hungry.
I'm hungry too, Paimon. I haven't eaten today.
You've done so much already. Go get some food.
I will.
Alright, then we'll catch you guys another time.
I will go get food, but I want to talk to you again first.
I feel like I should try to become someone more capable of helping.
You're incredibly helpful. Lyney thinks so too.
Yeah, You two are always telling me not to push myself, but aren't you just like that as well?
Yeah, you all push each other. Like, no, you push yourselves and then tell each other not to push themselves. And you are not very good, what's the word? What's the word? Not very good role models for each other, I guess. But, you want the best for each other. It's pretty normal sibling shit, I guess. Ah! Yeet. Oh, no. I brought my legs. By me. That's me. Look, I'm there.
Let's go pick up ours as well.
Yeah.
Traveler and Paimon, over here.
Uh-oh. I still...
Are you here for dinner too, Miss Sijuin?
You still creep me the fuck out.
And I'm taking the opportunity to prepare Miss Cloran's dinner as well.
Oh, no.
Huh. You're right. She's actually sitting in the fortress cafeteria.
Not the blue meat.
What would you like to eat?
We can choose?
Yep, you can. I've already talked to our chef, Mr. Wolsey. It's all on me today, so you can get whatever you'd like.
I'll have the tastiest stuff you have to offer.
Me too. Don't forget Paimon. No problem. Just leave it to me.
This better not be like a tiny piece of food, dude, please. After a while, the meals Sijuin order for you arrive. Unlike days prior when you had to rely solely on luck. Sijuin also brings some drinks over to you that taste a little strange, but she insists that they are very nutritious. Okay, the shakes... I fucking give up.
So delicious.
Nice. Free dinners are the absolute best.
Is this how it feels to be freeloaders?
Yes. Paimon, you've been a...
We did do plenty of work after all.
You've been a freeloader since day one.
How's the food? Delicious.
Exquisite, thank you. Besides the milk. I mean, everything was... Yeah, it was exquisite.
I'm so glad to see you all so happy. Oh, see, the expression on your face just now? The muscle here just moved, which suggests that you're feeling quite relaxed at the moment. Sijuin, do you do this to help your patients or to better understand human beings? A bit of both, I suppose.
Both make
I'm an
sense.
Arzine, which means I'm very different from human beings. I must know what you're thinking if I want to take good care of you.
You're so weird.
You're really good at taking care of people.
It's kind of cute,
Even
but
though
like...
you're so short, you still talk and act like an older sister.
It's cute, but in a creepy way.
Really? You're reminded of an older sister? That's great to hear.
No, you really don't.
Oh, and what did you mean back in Wriothesley's office? When you said that you were protecting Lyney and his siblings as well? Oh, that. I just asked His Grace to look out for those children, especially that diver boy. I was getting a bit worried after hearing that something was wrong with the water. Thankfully, Grand is very strong and managed to save him in the nick of time. His Grace also sealed the pipes after Cloran left, to make sure that Lyney wouldn't impulsively chase after his brother.
Interesting.
Although the path was blocked, we still stationed some guards there to stop anyone from approaching. They were instructed to only open the door once Miss Cloran had returned. Oh, and I was keeping an eye on Mr. Lyney as well. We had to press him, but we couldn't allow him to be in any real danger. You were all super considerate and really thought everything through. It's just what we do down here at the fortress. At least this has been His Grace's style for as long as he's been the leader. Oh, I really wish Monsieur Nervulette would come down here more often too. I feel like he'd like it here, with all the darkness and chaos.
Okay, you... But that doesn't make sense at all. It's hard to imagine Nervulette outside of his office.
Get a good night's rest, you two. You both worked very hard.
Thanks, yeah. Yeah, I'll sleep well knowing that you're like at least 100 feet away from me at all times. Wait, where did I go? They killed Brad! Maybe I just got a day off. Oh well, it's fine. Surely. Hi.
Ah, it's you two.
Yeah.
How's dinner?
It's all right. Miss Sijuin really put in a lot of effort.
True.
So we heard that Wriothesley invited you to come down to help, and you saved Fremenade too. You sure work super fast.
Oh, it was child's play.
Oh.
Still, Paimon didn't know even champion duelists could take on side jobs.
Tatalia play?
Oh, and why aren't you eating with Sijuin and the Duke? Won't you get bored eating by yourself?
Miss Sijuin was with you, and the Duke has business of his own.
That's a good point. Did we just forget about Child?
Actually, didn't Navia say that you went out for dinner with her as well?
Yeah. First time in a long time.
First time in a long time? So you mean you've gone out to dinner with her in the past?
Paimon, you're Did you have your ears like fucking taped shut during like Act 1 and 2 when they were talking about the past and stuff? Did
In the past, yes.
Yeah, literally the past.
You seem to be enjoying yourselves here.
So thanks to Nouvellette, this is technically a work trip for us too.
Things will be getting messy at the fortress soon. Don't run around unnecessarily.
No, but I want to.
So much has happened. Paimon just feels absolutely exhausted now that she's finally relaxed.
Well, go to bed.
Paimon's super sleepy. Are you sleepy too?
Yeah, I'm getting there. Oh no. She really immediately fell asleep. I'd have to go sleep in a different room, I think.
Delicious. Paimon wants seconds for free.
What the fuck?
Out of my way! Get out of my way!
Wait, another dream? No.
Why is everyone running?
Oh shit.
No idea, but something must have happened. Stop asking!
The primordial water, isn't it? It's happening.
Who's yelling? Paimon still wants to sleep.
What's that sound? Oh, we know what it is. Paimon, wake up. We need to go out and see what's going on. No dinner for you. Not yet. Oh, God.
What happened? Why is everyone running around? Hey, what are you doing?
No time to explain, mate. Goodbye.
Alright, mate.
Hey, wait!
Yeah, this is suspicious.
What's wrong with these people? They won't even talk to us.
They're here! There you are!
Yo! It's Quisto!
Oh, thank goodness!
And Lavaroon!
Quisto and Lavaroon!
My boys.
You know what happened here?
We came here especially to inform you. Something seems to have gone terribly wrong just now. His Grace is telling everyone to evacuate and get out of here.
This has got to be to do with child.
Here and you don't have many friends, so you might slip through the cracks. Haven't you heard all the stories like that? An evacuation is successfully completed, yet you only find out once you do a head count that 1 or 2 people are missing.
Wait, weren't you the one who brought that up? Why is it suddenly my idea?
Hey, shut up!
Okay, whatever. The point is, you should come with us.
You said His Grace said to evacuate outwards?
Yeah, he said to get as far away as possible, upwards and outwards.
Then that means whatever happened must have happened down below. Oh no, isn't that gate at the very bottom?
It can't be that thing.
Whoa, wait, what? What? Hey, where are you going?
We have to go find the Duke. You two just go and get out. Go on without us.
Yeah, that's probably going to seem very suspicious.
Be careful!
Thanks, Lavaroon, we will. Be careful!
Please evacuate upwards and outwards, upwards and outwards.
Up
If
and
you are
out.
already at the topmost layer, then try to move as far outwards as possible.
It's down. Shit. We're going down. Oh, God. Chlorend? Oh, God, we're all here.
They're here.
Just like I said.
Oh, God. Yeah, no, it is happening. It is happening.
You're just in time.
Great.
But be ready to run.
Do we need to be here? Oh, Jesus. Yo, the animation's sick, though. Why did you pull it off? Oh, well, that was easy. That was too easy. Nice. Oh, shit. Go, 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 go.
3, 2, 1.
Ooh. Smart. Woo. Okay, that was sick.
This won't hold it for long. Find Neuvillette. Tell him the defenses are about to collapse.
Oh!
Until he arrives, we're the last line of defense.
Based. Dude, the animation is so clean in this scene.
The gate. How long do you think it'll hold?
That depends on us.
I give it about 35 seconds to be honest, but we'll see. Yeah, they are a cool duo, dude. I didn't expect Cloren to be in this like at all, to be honest. Never mind this much. They're a really cool duo.
Why are you here?
Wait, okay, so I was thinking we'd get the Neuvillette scene with him like with the in the story quest at this point because it hasn't shown up yet, but maybe we'll get it now.
Traveler, I need you to head to the Opera House immediately.
Bro, more pressing matters actually.
Farina will soon be meeting with the Nave there. You must protect Farina.
No.
And make sure she doesn't spend too much time alone with her.
No, we have more. No. Okay, you can explain everything else. Bro, Traveler, what do you mean? No, say it's fucking important and get your fucking ass down there.
Will do. You have my sincerest gratitude.
Or is he going down there and we're going down? Okay, we're switching places, I guess. I assume that's what's happening. Oh, I like this. Oh, there's Fatui everywhere. Oh, that's cool.
Look, there are a ton of Fatui and Palais Mermonia people over there. The Nave is probably here already. We need to hurry.
Maybe we should tell Alakina to go stand at the fountain. And
Are you two the traveler in Paimon?
yes.
Monsieur Neuvillette has left instructions. Please follow me.
Are you mint?
Though I'm sure he's already explained, this should be a mostly cordial conversation,
No.
unlikely to give rise to violence. But it would be most appreciated if you could protect Lady Farina to the best of your abilities.
I'll do my best. Yeah. Or maybe I won't, you know? Maybe I'll protect Alakino instead. Listen, I'll take it as it comes. We'll take the day as it happens. Hello? This is awkward. Hi.
Oh, so you two are the honored guests Miss Farina mentioned.
Indeed.
Of course, of course. How could they not attend a meeting such as this? I must always have 2 or more guests at my dessert table. Otherwise, the occasion would be too lonely and unbecoming of my station.
It is my pleasure to make your acquaintance, traveler.
Damn.
I have heard much of your accomplishments. I am the Nave, one of the 11 Fatui Harbingers.
Yo, no offense. Didn't we already meet? Wait, was that cutscene just those 3 and not us? I guess it was, right? This is the first time we're actually meeting Alakino? Oh, shit. So this is the Nave, the head of the House of Hearth, and the Lyney siblings' father. She certainly does not seem easy to deal with. Bro, what? She seems fine. Pleasure to meet you too.
I've already prepared seats for you. Come, sit beside me.
God. Just getting ready for your
Perhaps
laugh, you lose 10.
You are unaware of how Miss Farina and I do things. You see, we actually recently agreed to get together for tea when we had the time. See this? This is a limited type of confectionery that Miss Farina simply adores.
Oh?
There are only 16 slices sold every day. Here, why don't you and Paimon have a taste?
She seems friendly enough, but that can't be all there is to her. The Nave is a force to be reckoned with. I should be very cautious around her. She is putting on an act, we know that.
Traveler, what do you think of this cake?
It looks lush. It's quite tasty and I think Paimon agrees too.
That's good to hear. So what Child said was on the mark after all. You do share a taste in desserts with Farina and I.
Oh. Child should have no reason to have said something like that. Why? Just...
I wonder how he's doing nowadays. You must have heard, right? He's suddenly gone missing. I'm really worried about his safety, you know. Here's to hoping that he's an excellent swimmer.
I have faith in his abilities.
Since we're talking about him, I feel like I should add something. His martial prowess really looked certainly pretty impressive, yeah.
True. Farina looks quite nervous. There must be some kind of bad blood between her and the Nave.
Oh, so you're also familiar with his aptitude for fighting, Miss Farina. Oh, right. I almost forgot. Child was subdued by Udex Neuvillette right in front of you. Against ordinary people, my colleague would never be on the back foot. But alas, he just never imagined he'd run into such a person. I must express my admiration for Monsieur Neuvillette.
Hey, same. Yeah, I understand that. You want to say more? I managed to find a few leads on his whereabouts.
Coming from you, that's not surprising at all.
I am a really good detective.
But I thought you would be happier to hear the news.
Oh, she fucking hates Tartaglia.
Of course, but it's still a bit of a shame. You see, I would have been far happier had I received this news somewhat earlier. As you well know, a long time has passed since Child disappeared.
Well, in any case, there's no need to worry. We know for sure that Child is still alive.
Oh, and just how do you know that?
His vision's still active.
Because we found evidence that proved he left the Fortress of Meropide.
I mean, that too.
And where did he go after leaving the fortress?
Well...
Oh no, Paimon's statement just left us wide open.
The Fortress of Meropide lies deep beneath the waves. Unless he pranced right out of the main gate, he must have had to swim for it. Do you have any proof that he surfaced safely?
We do not. We have his vision that is active, dude. Like, just fucking whip it out. But there was also no evidence that he's been injured or killed.
That is good news at least. His sister Tonya sent a letter to Fontaine not too long ago.
Oh.
Since he was unfortunately unavailable, I picked it up on his behalf. Do you have any idea how he usually writes back to his family? Dear Tonya, your letter made me feel like we were still enjoying our time in Snezhnaya together. I'm currently admiring the scenery on the streets in front of the Opera House. Is it something like that?
She's turned on at the pressure. I'm not sure if I'll be able to convince her, but I can at least try to distract her from Farina. Sounds good to me, yes.
All letters tend to follow the same few formats anyway, right? As long as the contents are accurate, it doesn't matter so much how it's written or how it's worded.
Huh? What, Farina? Why are you doing this?
Hold on. The water in the teacup is shaking.
Oh, fuck.
I suppose this is also a sign of things to come, Miss Farina.
Oh, shit.
I don't quite understand what you're trying to say.
Is Neuvillette doing the big thing?
The next stage of the prophecy.
Oh, God. She knows a lot about this prophecy, dude. Because I think that is exactly what is Oh, God. Oh, God. Do the thing.
My thanks to you both. Oh. I will take it from here.
Here he is.
Sure you don't need a hand?
He has two.
Quite sure.
Wow. So, what's your secret, huh? Let me guess. Nah, who knows? Maybe it's just your sense of responsibility.
Nah, Hydro Sovereign for sure.
Sounds about right.
Oh, maybe we'll get confirmation at some point. Maybe the voice. Ooh. Damn, that looks pretty as hell, dude. Wait. Nice. The trailer music actually fit this better, but this is still sick.
Day may come when the prophecy is fulfilled and the waters burst forth. But it is not this day.
Oh,
this ancient power could easily obliterate an entire race.
What the fuck?
A tsunami of fury would unleash endless catastrophe.
He's just reversing time? Is that C7?
This sentence is too severe. Forgive me for overruling it.
Damn! He's the most badass character in Fontaine. Like, I don't give a shit what anyone says, dude. He is by far the most badass character in the entirety of Fontaine.
All right. Seems like the problem inside has been suppressed.
Yeah, you don't say.
We're safe for now.
He overruled.
Indeed. But only for now.
I guess he overruled the judgment system, kind of, for the first time, right? Maybe?
I win this bet.
Oh,
you owe me a present.
But we didn't hear the voice. So that probably isn't the story quest. Oh my god, Hoyavas, you fucking... Oh god, you throw so many loops into these things.
Very well. It was indeed just as you said.
You made a bet?
We made a bet on the size of your entourage.
The what?
Cloran thought you wouldn't come down by yourself.
Oh.
I figured you would have at least brought a few people along for appearance's sake. It appears I underestimated just how confidential the mission was.
Shouldn't you have gotten used to confidential missions by now? That's just how the courts operate.
So what gift must the loser give? Tea?
He already has tons of tea in his office. I'm thinking about a set of legal codices.
Oh.
That wouldn't happen to be a dig at my lack of legal awareness, would it?
100%.
Well, I'm sure His Grace doesn't consider the fortress to be outside the law.
I was under the impression the residents of a place like this would be uninterested in the legal codices.
Bro, why are these three acting like Lyney, Lynette, and Fremy at a certain point? I feel like these motherfuckers are like siblings right now, dude. I feel like they are.
That was obviously a joke.
I kind of love it.
Anyway, you've still got some unfinished business to attend to in the overworld, correct?
No need to stay here if you have a pressing matter. We all know you can't leave Palais Mermonia for long.
Thank you.
Siblings Pro Max.
I hope everything went smoothly with the Fatui Harbinger.
Yeah, me too. It kind of cut us off halfway through, you see, so, you know, because you were fucking making water shaking cups and stuff, so it was a bit awkward, but it's fine. We'll figure it out, probably.
I must say, we've spent long enough playing house. Miss Farina, as the Hydro Archon, I am sure you understand the exact meaning of the phenomenon we just witnessed. Or should I say, that's what I originally thought. But looking at your expression, was I wrong? And you haven't a clue?
What are you trying to say?
At this point, I don't think there's any more need to speak as diplomatic representatives.
Oh god.
Allow me to speak to you now as just a Fontainian. You know the prophecy by heart, and also that every part of it is being proven true. Yet, here you are, relaxing, drinking tea, and eating desserts as if it's all nothing more than a few stray bugs in your garden. Do you really think that's acceptable?
Get her! Yeah! Well, fucking Nuvalet's down there doing all the work. This is what I'm saying, dude. I don't think she's the Archon.
The prophecy's hanging above our necks like a guillotine. Every faction is looking for a way to either avert the disaster or save their own. Even the orphans of the House of the Hearth have devoted everything to saving their homeland.
Well, okay, but hear me out here, because we don't know what Farina has devoted to saving the homeland. Like we said, quite a while ago now, she could have sacrificed something for the oratories to have the consciousness that it has. We just don't know yet. Or she could just be a fucking scapegoat and nothing, and it doesn't matter.
But you... It beggars belief just how nonchalant and carefree you have been.
True.
From the very beginning, you, the god Focalor, you have utterly failed to take action.
And it would be nice, considering how much she likes theatrics and drama, if she at least pretended to do things, you know?
You're wrong. I've never ignored the prophecy, nor have I just been passing the time in self-indulgence. Retract your accusation and stop doubting the wisdom of the gods with such absurd conjectures.
Big words, Farina.
I am not alone in my doubts, you know. All the children of Fontaine may be harboring the exact same thoughts right now. Oh, great Hydro Archon. How are you going to save them?
Well, the hair do be glowing.
How are the people you've sworn to protect supposed to survive in a land that will soon disappear beneath the waves?
Her burst's ready, dude.
I have my ways, and I've been working on them for all this time. Even if you look down upon me, you have no right to judge me. Fontaine will be saved. Even if I still cannot see the true future right now, as long as I continue on as I am, I will be able to hold my head up high.
Okay, Farina's not acted like her usual self. She's actually seriously refuting the Nave's accusations. She means
Then
what she
I ask you,
says.
Miss Farina, just what have you been working on? Where can we see it, and what is it doing to help?
Probably can't explain. So was that all a lie, or can she really not tell us? She was so full of conviction and confidence just now, but she's deflated like a pop balloon.
My machinations are just like the prophecy itself. They will only reveal themselves at the fated time.
Dude.
It is just that beings like yourselves are unable to perceive them as of yet.
Yeah, okay, Farina, I get it. I understand. I think she just can't tell us, but she just needs to, listen, she needs to dig deep for a little bit, right? She needs to dig down and deep and pull out a fucking more convincing tone of voice. That's all she needs right now. Just a bit more of a convincing tone of voice, because right now, she sounds like she's fucking pulling everything out of thin air. That's the biggest issue.
As a god, the proof of your labor always lies beyond prying mortal eyes. Allow me to be so bold as to ask another way. Would it be possible for you to tell us the parts of your plan that are not confidential? Such as your emergency response plan for the impending disaster?
So my emergency response plan is basically to send the Hydro Sovereign down to the waters and fucking seal it with Wriothesley and Cloren, right? That's gotta be it.
An emergency response plan?
Oh,
you're killing me.
Look in your eyes. Have you not even prepared one of those?
You're killing me here, dude.
The emergency response plan is also strictly confidential.
Then allow me to jog your memory. Miss Farina, what is the purpose of your Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal?
Yeah.
And what do you plan to do with the massive amounts of indemnitium that has accumulated over the years?
The Oratrice? It's just like it appears to be.
What does it even appear to be at this point?
So you also have no idea.
Dude, she's gotta
If
know.
I'm not mistaken, someone's using it to prepare for something. But unfortunately, it would seem that someone is not you, Miss Farina. I first caught wind of this when Lyney tried to investigate the Oratrice in the Opera House. You see, even just getting close to the core contaminated him with an extremely large amount of indemnitium. But even if that had nothing to do with you, then what could you possibly be working on, oh great Hydro Archon?
Excuses, probably.
Oh, right. I almost forgot. Udex Nouvillette is not at the tea party with us today. Miss Farina, I suppose you must have ordered him away to take care of some troublesome business.
She knows.
Yeah, yes, that's exactly right.
She knows.
Please keep it a secret for me.
Of course I will. Although, I must say, Miss Farina, you seem quite insecure without the Udex by your side. Oh, very well. Let's stop that conversation here. There are still a few slices of cake left, so please, help yourselves, everyone.
These aren't topics I can speak about. I don't even know what Nouvillette's task was. If I had to guess, he probably went down to deal with the surging primordial sea, but can he really deal with it all by himself? And is Farina being truthful or not?
Traveler, I heard that you were recently commissioned to handle a few matters on behalf of the Udex. Why don't you take an extra slice of cake? Those who work hard deserve gratitude and praise.
I'm gonna be honest, this is really fucking weird because, like, if I'm gonna be 100% real with you right now, I feel like Arlecchino is honestly kind of trustworthy, dude, and I don't know why. Because everything sounds suspicious, but she hasn't really done anything that suspicious. She's been really fucking upfront so far. Maybe she is a bitch, but so far she hasn't shown that.
You too, Paimon.
She hasn't shown that so far.
Thank you. Paimon will take you up on that offer.
The Nave proceeds to change the topic and brings up a number of less significant matters while the atmosphere gradually dies, apparently.
Oh, Paimon's super full. That cake was great.
Yeah, it looked amazing.
If it's on my tea table, it must be of the highest quality. Yes, and we must thank the Nave for bringing these over as well.
True.
You're welcome. I'm sure the cake also felt greatly honored to be featured at Miss Farina's table. And I was merely catering to Miss Farina's tastes, seeking a chance to chat over tea. It is getting late.
You sound so evil.
Why don't we call it a day? There are still a few matters that I need to take care of, so I must take my leave now.
Very well. We'll end it here.
Wait, chat, what are you saying you lose me for? It's not like I'm simping over Alakino. I genuinely just feel like she's very upfront and honest. Even though half of the shit is probably an act, it still doesn't mean it's like a lie. I just feel like she's being honest.
Mind seeing me off, traveler? We could use the opportunity to discuss Child before I must be on my way.
Yes, I'd like to.
Paimon's coming too!
Paimon, you never leave my side. Of course you are. You.
The tea party turned out to be even more difficult than I'd imagined. Why are you looking at me like that? Is something the matter? If there's nothing urgent, then I shall be retiring for now.
Hold on. Chat, the Archon's hair only glows when they have their burst ready, correct? Correct or incorrect? I could be wrong about that. Why is her hair always glowing? I mean, unironically, could be. Maybe she's constantly, like, transferring consciousness to the oratories or something. That's very interesting. Oh. I guess we were walking with Alakino, I guess.
I'm glad that you were willing to come with me. Of course, Child was just an excuse. I have no interest in your dealings with him.
Face!
That's what Paimon thought!
Good shit. What do you want to say?
You lent your aid to the children of the House of the Hearth. As their father, I would like to express my gratitude.
I didn't think that's what you wanted to talk about.
Do I look like an irresponsible father to you?
No, not at all.
The House of the Hearth is very important to me. You should know that I care deeply about my children.
Yeah, just not the one child. Yeah, I think she does. I don't think she's lying. Was there something else you wanted to say?
That was all. Formal topics should be discussed in formal settings, and informal topics in informal settings.
I like her, chat. I do. Not simping or anything, but as a character, dude, I fucking like her. I think she's by far one of the most interesting harbingers so far. I still think I like Dotori a little bit more, but she's not like I expected. She's not. She seems very brutally honest no matter what, and I feel like if she wants to say something evil, she probably just fucking will.
I know you just returned from the fortress of Meropide. Relax. I have no intention of trying to get anything out of
She's a very well-written character.
And Infirmary are still there, and I trust their judgment and abilities.
Yep.
They've all been working very hard and have always done all they can to fight back against anyone who tried to stop them. Especially Lyney.
You mean Wriothesley. He's a tricky one to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
It's unfortunate that Lyney's so eager to prove himself that he can't learn to rely on others. Including me. By the way, and you can just consider this a bit of idle gossip, but what's your impression of Farina?
Oh.
You are outside.
Do I actually get to answer that?
And the freest person in all of Fontaine, able to move around most easily. Allow me to share my perspective with you.
Please do.
And that's everything that happened during the trial. Master Child was declared guilty and immediately transported to the fortress of Meropide.
Okay.
Didn't he say he was coming here on vacation? Does he not feel an ounce of shame for all the trouble he has caused? Forget it. He did give us an opportunity. I will be meeting someone shortly.
Farina?
Do you require help with any preparations?
No need. I will take care of it myself. I need to meet with Farina, the Hydro Archon. She is at the heart of Fontaine. But what's fascinating about her is that she often seems more like a celebrity than a working Archon.
That's true.
Oh, come over here, you little critter, you.
Okay, she's very obviously a spy there. I'm just saying, like, the whole outfit is just Alakino. But what,
You
like,
dare to run from me? Stop right this instant!
to the cat?
My goal is just to discover the location of the Gnosis. But I didn't expect the chance to approach Farina to be handed to me on a silver platter. This is so easy, it's actually making me a bit suspicious. Anything left unguarded is usually just bait. But no one will blame someone for taking the bait. After all, from the moment it was attached to the hook, the bait is meant to be sacrificed.
That's some cool art, dude. Wait.
It's just as I guessed in the second before I struck. The Hydronosis is not currently held by the Archon. In fact, this Archon doesn't seem like a god at all. And I sense that she's under some kind of curse.
I don't think she is. I think
trying to do?
I don't know.
Please,
I don't know if she is.
I'm begging you.
Just let. Okay, you can, but just let the cat go. It's fine.
The fear in her pupils is genuine. So perhaps she's not bait after all. Either way, targeting her has lost all meaning.
See, I told you, chat. I felt like in the trailer, it wasn't an acted voice, right? I'm pretty sure I said this. It didn't. People said that they thought Farina was acted, and it could have been like Ether in a mask or something. It didn't sound like an acted voice. She sounded genuinely fucking scared for her life. But that's interesting. Either not an Archon or under a curse. Shit, this is gonna be a fucking interesting Act 5, dude. Oh.
I left the scene with ease. Nobody came looking for me, and nobody could serve as a witness to my near assassination of Focalor. I suspect even Farina dares not mention this incident to anyone. Not long after, my informants confirmed what I had guessed. After returning to her quarters, Farina quietly cried alone. She was so scared that she could not sleep that night, nor could she even bring herself to eat her cake. There's no doubt that there's something wrong with her. I began to entertain the possibility that she is not the true Hydro Archon. Perhaps Iudex Neuvillette is actually the genuine article.
Please.
I have to find the Gnosis. If the Neuvillette
Please make it true.
Correct, he is probably in possession of it. Alternatively, it might have been hidden in a place that's hard for ordinary people to access.
I think the Gnosis is hidden in the oratories. I do. I think that's the most obvious place it's going to be hidden.
My dear children, please speak.
News from the fortress of Meropide. Master Child has gone missing. On top of that, the contacts and guards we bribed at the fortress have all gone quiet as well.
Mm-hmm.
Probably the handiwork of that Wriothesley.
Wriothesley.
I'm afraid so.
This is a good opportunity. The value of a harbinger is much higher than most would imagine. We now have an excuse to exert diplomatic pressure on the Fontaine authorities.
Damn, dude. They go in deep.
I would like to meet the Hydro Archon and Iudex Neuvillette. Oh, and I have an additional mission for you three.
Oh, God.
Yes, Father. Tartaglia's disappearance was not a part of my plan, but I can use it to make a breakthrough. With this as my excuse, I can ask for an official audience and continue my investigation of Farina and Iudex Neuvillette. The initiative belongs to the House of the Hearth. My wish to investigate the fortress of Meropide will be a front. Lyney and his group will be responsible for the actual intelligence gathering.
Nice. That was smart. Oh yeah, so about Child though. He good? You okay?
You should know the rest. Lyney's group is quite close to you, so they wouldn't have hidden anything from you.
True.
You attacked the Hydro Archon?
No, she attacked Farina, who doesn't seem to be the Hydro Archon.
It wouldn't mean anything, even if you shouted it from the rooftops. After all, even Farina herself is still pretending that nothing of that sort ever happened.
Alright then.
I've now had 2 chances to enjoy tea with Farina. I have to say, the leadership of Fontaine is even more inscrutable than I had imagined.
Damn.
I once surmised that Iudex Neuvillette must be the Hydro Archon, but now, that doesn't seem right to me either.
Listen, here's what I expect, chat. I think Farina will be the Hydro Archon. I don't think Hoya would do that. I'd love to see them make it so there wasn't. I think Nouvelette's still probably the Hydro Sovereign. I think that makes the most sense out of everything, especially based on Act 1 and 2, especially 2, if I recall correctly. I think the Oratories will hold the Gnosis. I think Farina will have some kind of curse. I still think the opposite eyes and gloves represent Numa and Usia, and being able to control both of them somehow. That's what I have so far. How'd you come to that conclusion?
I am a servant of Her Majesty, the Tsaritsa.
Of course.
Over my years of service, I've learned how a real Archon conducts and carries themselves. Whether Eudex Nouvelet or Farina, neither fits the bill. It's hard to imagine either of them as the Archon. Of course, that is all just how I feel. Gut feelings often do not require justification. It is, however, quite amusing to me that after all my years working in intelligence gathering, I've come to realize I am at a complete loss regarding the identity of the god of the land of my birth.
Honestly understandable.
Don't you think Fontaine is quite intriguing? A catastrophe looms, yet many secrets have yet to rise to the surface. It looks like Fontainians will have no choice but to save themselves.
Damn.
Ultimately, though, one must survive in order to do anything else. Should the need arise, I would be happy to cooperate with you.
See, as much as I would love to see the story take an absolutely dark and twisted turn and the prophecy come true and wipe out like an entire nation, as fucked up as that sounds, but you gotta admit, like, if the prophecy comes true and everything does happen as it was said, that'd be kinda fucking wild. I never see it happening, dude. I just don't. Because obviously then you'd have to change the entirety of Fontaine, you'd have like no NPCs running around unless they repopulated somehow, got like more people. It just wouldn't happen. It wouldn't make any sense for the actual video game. So I'm curious on what they're actually gonna do after this.
You don't need to commit to anything right now, of course. I have a feeling that the situation will continue to evolve. And as your name is often connected with noble
I guess we do have Wriothesley's
I'm
arc.
sure we will work together someday.
Nouvelet?
He certainly returned quickly. You must want to catch up with each other, so I'll leave you to him.
Thanks. I like the nod. What's up?
Nouvelet, is it over?
For now, yes. But this issue will prove quite thorny in the long term.
Yeah, you don't say.
I'm concerned that sooner or later the prophesized events will occur. Thank you for protecting Farina.
May we ask what happened down there?
To put it simply, I used my power to force back the primordial sea and reseal the sluice gate.
As to what happened on our side... You recount the happenings of the tea party to Nouvelet.
So as expected, the Nave has turned up the pressure on Farina. She's trying to feel her out, though I'm still unsure as to her motives.
Can I ask you some questions?
Permission granted.
Okay. You have enough power to force back the primordial sea.
Whoa. It can't be that you're the real Hydro Archon, right? But that's just a speculation on our part, though. You can't tell us? Then that's okay. We can talk about something else. We won't try to force you. You guys in Fontaine are super
Please,
strange.
just give us something, crumbs.
By the phrase, you guys, you are referring to Farina and I, then although I'm not sure just what you are trying to imply, I must clarify that I do not share her positions on a multitude of topics.
What did you sense of the fortress of Meropide?
I believe so. The fortress has a long and complex history.
What?
It has seen much grief and suffering.
Did I read the question wrong? Didn't I say, what did you sense?
And now, another catastrophe will soon
Oh, it was
be
both
upon us.
lines. God damn it.
I mourn this turn of events.
Trailer line.
Huh? Why is it raining all of a sudden?
Please be crying. The clear sky suddenly filled with dark clouds. The rain became heavier. Light rain soon grow into a downpour. Please be crying. And just moments before, Nouvelet has just mentioned his sense of grief. Thinking back to that legend of what Faraday said, is that a dragon of water was resided in Fontaine. Every time it reached the skies, a cloud of abhorrent rain. You can't be.
You may be closer to the truth than you think.
Let's go!
Oh? And what are you thinking?
He's a dragon sovereign of water!
The dragon of...
Like a pet, but wet. Wet pet. Yeah?
Please do not be so surprised.
Oh, I'm honestly not that surprised. I mean, I feel like we've known for like 2 months at this point. It's still fucking cool to get confirmation, though. That's kind of sick. I C6 you. Are you proud?
Farina?
Does she know?
Neverlet, are you listening?
That was weird.
My apologies.
We were just guessing randomly. We didn't guess right, did we? You're not actually the dragon sovereign of water, right? Well, if you don't want to confirm or deny.
Oh, he is. He is.
You guessed correctly.
Nice.
I sincerely hope you'll be able to keep this a secret for me.
Absolutely not. God, I'll be telling everyone.
We'll definitely help you keep it a secret. There's still something Paimon wants to ask you, though.
Please, go ahead.
Well, if you are the dragon sovereign of water, and you were able to force back the primordial sea from the fortress, then since Fontaine's prophecy is all about seawater, couldn't you just use your power to solve the crisis?
No, he might die.
None of the currently living dragon sovereigns in the world, myself included, possess our full dragonhood.
No, but the Dragon Nave skin that we should definitely get. I saw some fun art, dude, and it looks so good.
They say that when the first usurper arrived on Tivat, they seized a part of the dragon's power.
Ooh.
Today, that stolen power is the basis of the Archon's authorities.
The Gnosis? Wait, I said this ages ago. Wait a minute. Wait, I said this ages ago. Wait, unironically, I remember literally talking about this. I literally remember talking about this. I'm going to have to go find the video after. Holy fucking shit. I literally remember saying that the Gnosis are probably like based off of the sovereign power. And they were given to the Archons like to grant them the amount of power that they have. Holy shit.
There are 7 elemental Archons and 7 matching dragon sovereigns.
I got it right.
The dragon sovereign of water who lived through that era perished a long time ago. As their successor, I know far less of that part of our ancient history. In any case, I believe I will not be able to do much unless the Archon disappears and returns their elemental authority to me.
But
given the status quo, however, I would recommend finding another way to deal with the prophecy.
Oh my fucking god, wait, but the Archon doesn't have the fucking Gnosis, so what if he gets it in Act 5 or 6? The 6th Act, right? What if he gets it from what if he gets his dragon powers, dude?
Oh, so even you can't solve it.
Oh, he can, he will.
I still have some urgent matters to attend to at my office. If you have any more questions regarding ancient history, you are welcome to discuss them with me at a later time.
Please go right ahead. There's a place that Paimon wants to go too. Traveler, why don't we pay another visit to the Fortress of Meropide? Paimon is a little worried.
I'm in shock. See you later, Nivelet.
We'll see you another time.
Take care.
What was that achievement called? Out of the Aeons? Bro, this quest is insane. Wait, this is a good-ass quest, dude. Wow, they're still sat here. Holy shit. Hey, by the way, did you know Nuvelet's a dragon?
Now guess, what suit will this next card be?
Ace.
A bare-teeth cat?
What in the fuck kind of suit is that?
Look who it is.
Traveler, Paimon.
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Looks like you're recovering nicely from it, eh?
Mm-hmm. Thanks to everyone's support.
You're welcome.
Right. I managed to work up the courage to thank Miss Clorand in person.
Nice.
Oh, how did she react?
She told me that it was nothing. It was as if saving a life wasn't a big deal to her at all.
Yep.
She also told me not to worry about it.
She didn't want to stress you out, that's all. She's right, and it's best not to dwell on it.
Good shit.
Yeah.
That is good.
Okay, but check this out. We went back to the opera house and we met the Nave.
You met Father? Did she say anything to you?
Plenty.
She said a few things that were, a bit hard to understand. And also that she's looking forward to working with us in the future.
It's a little surprising.
Her attitude towards you is even better than what we'd imagined. That's fantastic.
Yeah, I feel like you're naive about this,
You should
Lyney.
believe her. She has her own way of doing things, and she'll do everything in her power to help those she considers close, which now might also include you.
I'd be very... Okay, listen. Perfect scenario coming out of this Archon quest chat. I'm just going to keep it 100% real with you. For me, this is. You can feel free to disagree. You can feel free to think whatever. Perfect scenario coming out of this quest is Arlecchino actually wanting to work with us, and that's our in with the Harbingers to be able to work with the Fatui Harbingers, and then it progresses from there. Because I've said multiple times in the past, and a lot of people have agreed, they would want to work together with the Harbingers on something. The Harbingers aren't necessarily the bad guys, even if they go terrible ways about certain things, and the Archons aren't the good guys, because they go fucking horrible ways about things too. There's no good and bad, it's all gray area, and it'd be cool to work with both sides. I really think it would be. It would be.
Very capable, and also trustworthy.
Oh, Paimon just remembered that she thought Lyney was a bit too proud as well. She said that you should learn how to rely on others sometimes.
Got it.
True.
That does sound like something that father would say.
Hey!
Are you going to stay here for the next few days?
No.
Looks like it, yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Excellent. I will host a tea party.
For real? Then Paimon wants another serving of cake.
Another implies that you were already served some delicious cake while you were up there.
It's very good. Very good. You want 3?
Well, next time, you're going to have tea and snacks with us.
Wait, it makes sense why Lynette always got 3 desserts, dude. Because Arlecchino said when someone does a good job, they get an extra serving. Oh my god! It's all adding up! It makes sense! Can I talk to them again?
We should start preparing that tea party.
Oh, that's a great idea. I'm all for it.
Yeah!
I'll help you set it up.
Chat, that must be why. I mean, they did say Lynette was always, like, I don't want to say better than Lyney at stuff, but she got, like, the vision and stuff first, right? And got out to work first, I think? So I assume she'd have got a lot of praise for it, too. Oh, hello there. Brad's back! And Siegeween.
Siegeween! Traveler, Paimon, you're back!
Yeah.
Are you still doing alright? Did either of you get hurt?
No, are you still creepy?
We're fine, but what about you guys? It was such a huge mess. How bad was it? A few people sustained superficial injuries, but that's about the extent of the damage. Monsieur Nervilette paid us a visit.
Nice.
It was all thanks to him that we managed to suppress the crisis for the time being.
Also, I ain't gonna cap, dude. I quite literally only just realized that she's supposed to be a Melazine and she has a human fucking face and hands. What?
Of course. We must also thank you for the help you provided.
That's even weirder.
How did know that he was needed here?
Huh.
Well, Monsieur Nervilette has strong resonance with the hydro element. When the water level rises, he can feel the waves produced.
Hybrid? I don't even want to... I
ran into the bombshell bros while bandaging the injuries of the wounded.
That's
They
weird.
were mumbling the whole time about how you just ran down without a word. I'm so relieved to see that you're both all right.
Is she even... What? Is this her? Or is this... Is she even actually a Melazine? Is she lot? I don't know.
If you're not too pressed
I don't
for
know.
time, please stay with us a few more days. Just let me know if you get a craving for any particular dish.
Doesn't look like
I
her.
can have Mr. Walsey get your meals prepared. Oh, and please feel free to visit the infirmary for a break at any time.
Thanks.
I'd like to take the opportunity to spend some more time observing your facial muscles as well. Your happy smiles are quite contagious, you know. They're so memorable, and I've missed them immensely while you were gone.
Oh, I thought it was weird, dude. That comment or the comment in chat saying Ganyu's dad made out with an Adeptus goat, so you know what? You've got a fucking point, dude. You got a point. You know what? I can't argue with that. There's literally nothing I can say, so let's go see Risley. Oh, it's these two. God damn it. I thought it'd be Risley.
Jurier, Miss Siegeween told me you still haven't eaten.
True soul.
Yeah, I was working on something, so I forgot.
That's no excuse for... Huh? It's you two.
Yeah, it is. Now, what are you two doing all coupled up down here, you know? What are you doing?
Hello there.
Hi.
It's been quite the mess here recently. How have you been?
We're fine. How are you?
And you? Are you still taking the secret passageway from the infirmary to work on the ship?
Yep. That is still top secret, though. So don't say a word to anyone.
God damn it.
It can be a bit annoying when there are lots of people in the infirmary, but I still prefer taking that route over the one from the Duke's office.
I mean, the infirmary does make it easier for you to slack off.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, yeah? Then why are you also here so much?
You two really are just using your jobs as a cover for your relationship, aren't you?
Yeah.
Not at all.
Bullshit. Both of you. Bullshit. Oh, it's our boys, dude. The best boys.
You guys are back?
Yeah. Why is Paimon so quiet?
You guys didn't get caught and thrown back down here, right?
No, we did.
Huh? No, not at all.
Ah, and here I thought you'd managed to escape from jail during all the commotion. I'd held you up as legendary jailbreakers, but now you're telling me you just never left?
We left for a bit.
We're sorry, but we just had some business to take care of.
Okay, but I gotta say, dude, if the... Oh, no, I guess it was already causing a commotion down here. Never mind.
All right. There's no need to get caught up in the details. We're just relieved to see you. He was super worried about you, you know.
Oh.
Hey, it wasn't just me.
Oh.
Weren't you super worried as well?
I like Lavaroon.
Like that, yeah.
I like this guy. He's funny.
I was also transferred to work in the kitchen a few days ago. I can still hear Quisto mumbling to the carrots. Are those two all right? Do you think they made it out alive?
Oh.
Whenever he'd say that, I'd tell him I'm sure they're fine. Wherever they are, they're kicking back with drinks in hand, enjoying the lovely scenery.
Kinda.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with worrying about your prison pals. Is there? I mean, considering how they always love listening to all my gossip.
These two. They sure are a lot warmer and friendlier than when Paimon first met them.
I'm sure the welfare meals must have just skyrocketed in quality recently.
Oh, well, if you say so. I'll be watching you to make sure you finish every last bite.
Great, I better not get fucking egg tomorrow, huh? Remember that, Quisto? Oh, fucking shit.
Hey, why don't we have a meal with those two one of these days?
You want to cook for them yourself?
Why not? Good chance to show them what I can do.
Oh, I really like these two. I really do, dude. All right, here we go.
Do my eyes deceive me, or did I just see two inmates come back after making it to the surface?
Shut up, Wriothesley.
Some strange winds blowing of late.
We wanted to see how the fortress is doing. Is everything still all right?
We're fine, for the most part. Neuvillette came down and took care of the worst of it.
Yep.
If that's the case, why don't you just ask him to stay here?
Oh, yeah, what a brilliant plan. Let's go convince the Udex himself to exchange the courts of Fontaine for a puddle of water in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work.
He came here in a hurry and left without even stopping for a cup of tea. He did remember to take Miss Sigewinne's gift with him, though.
Please don't be blue meat.
Sure sounds super busy.
Miss Cloran has left as well. She also took her gift from Miss Sigewinne.
Were the gifts milkshakes?
Neuvillette got the milkshake.
Nice.
Clorand received lipstick instead.
Huh?
Those aren't even remotely alike.
Be funny if they were the other way around.
It's own fault for making Sigewinne worried about his health by working so much. But besides that, our head nurse is still pretty fond of picking out beauty products for the ladies. Oh, and I have some gifts here for you as well.
Huh?
Are these from Sigewinne too?
Please don't be meat.
Nope. They're from yours truly.
Oh, shit.
You've already wrapped up your work at the fortress, so you can return to the surface at any time. You haven't yet served your full prison term, however, so you may continue to use your cell until your term is up.
I ain't gonna cap. Wriothesley, I really wish you'd have... I wish they'd have kept going down that road of this character where he was still like, a bit suspicious, but they cut that off, like, 5 minutes after it started, sadly.
For real? Then we could stay here for a really long time?
Is food still covered?
You may access the cafeteria for free.
Nice. That's pretty base, honestly.
Just remember to come complete your paperwork once it's time for your release.
What did I get? Did he not give me anything?
Your file can't be closed until we've completed your paperwork, so don't forget to come find me again when you're done serving your sentence.
Oh my fucking god. You get the gift of friendship? I don't want that. Fuck the friendship.
We're back
Give me something cool.
Again. We're no longer prisoners, though, so it really doesn't feel the same.
It feels like a huge weight off our shoulders.
Sure feels that way. But the truth is, we never did anything bad to begin with, so I'm not sure why we put so much pressure on ourselves.
Paimon, is there something you'd like to say?
Huh? How did you know?
Because you usually just immediately fall asleep.
Hey, that's not true! All right. Okay, Paimon just wanted to say that we really are an amazing duo after all.
I guess.
It's like we've now gone to so many places together and become friends with so many people. We've never stopped traveling or stopped meeting new friends. There are so many bad things in the world, and we're just two people, but we've still been solving problems no matter where we go. Isn't that pretty cool?
True, but the best adventurers ever.
You're counting Paimon today? Aren't you the only adventurer here?
Being a guide counts too. We do usually count her out.
Then let's ask Catherine to give Paimon an adventurer handbook as well. Paimon will also be an adventurer from today forward. Just the thoughts making Paimon giddy. Paimon's gonna crash, so
That's
we'll sleep
cute.
soon too. The last time we fell asleep here, we woke up to a whole mess outside our cell. The primordial seawater nearly rose up. That was so scary.
It was kind of worrying.
We're safe now, right?
We'll be fine. Don't worry, Paimon.
All right then. Good night to you, traveler.
Night, Paimon. Damn, what a quest, dude. Wait, are we gonna see Child Vision at least? We haven't seen anything about Child, dude. Wait. Okay, thank you. Fucking hell, I was gonna say all that. Oh shit. Whale. Holy fucking shit. Brother, what? Oh, that's insane.